Brooklyn's finest and Bounce Squad's own DJ Youngin.
Feel Good Friday. Like my mother always say, thank God for Jesus. It is a Feel Good Friday. It's Friday, June the 11th, 2021. It is 17 minutes after the hour. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Senny J. along with our co-host Barbi. We get your morning started right. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. The chat room's wide open. Or please call in 570-982-6950. iHeartRadio, radio.com, ShawnHarveyMorningShow.com, Fam Radio app, distributed by Comedy World Net Radio. Also on all major podcast platforms. Google the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. They give you every link or media. Special shout out to our affiliates as well. 94.5 The Blaze, Louisville, Kentucky, and WFLX in Rochester, New York. We really appreciate you guys. We're on YouTube as well, so please subscribe to our YouTube page, Shawn Harvey Morning Show on YouTube, please. So if you're listening to it on social media, go on over to YouTube and subscribe to the page if you don't mind. We're also on Facebook. Please like our business page, Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring the Wake Up Team business page, and you'll get notified after 7 a.m. each and every morning, Monday through Friday, when we go live. And please invite yourself to our group page, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring the Wake Up Team group page. Over 4,000 members, approaching 5,000 members. We truly appreciate y'all for that. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right on a Feel Good Friday. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Barbi Cologne on a Feel Good Friday. God bless you. Good to see you. Good morning, and how are you?
Good morning, Shawn. I'm good. How are you?
Tired, but I'm straight.
Yeah, I'm a little tired myself. I had a long night. But here in Bethlehem, where we broadcast live to you from right now, it is 63 degrees. It's cloudy outside. It's going to be cloudy all day today. And the high will just be 70. A nice cool down from the crazy temperatures we have been getting. In Stroudsburg, 63 degrees, 70 for the high and cloudy. 63 in Newark, New Jersey, 72 will be the high today. And it will be cloudy there as well. In New York City, it is 62 degrees, cloudy, and 72 will be the high. In Atlanta, it is 72 right now, going up to a high of 82 today, cloudy. But some storms we're going to roll on in at around noon. It's going to last all until the about 9, 10 o'clock. So it's going to rain and be nasty out. So please take some rain gear and be careful if you are out and about in Atlanta. In Miami, 81 degrees, 86 will be the high, mostly cloudy. 72 in Chicago, 81 will be the high, partly cloudy, but cleared by late morning, and the rest of the day is going to be beautiful. 59 in Los Angeles, clear, and 79 for the high. In Louisville, it is 72 degrees right now, going up to a high of 86 today. It is foggy. It's going to be cloudy all day, and there will be some storms there. So please be careful. In Rochester, 57 right now, going up to Ohio, 79, partly cloudy with evening rain. That's the weather I have for you all. What's it looking like where you are? Barbi Cologne coming to you live from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring Senny J. Where you get your morning started right.
Where you get your morning started right. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. We have front page news with Senny J. You know the deal. S to the E, double NY, can't deny. That'll be at the top of the hour at 9 a.m. We hope that you tune in for that, where we give you the news locally, nationally, and globally. And you know how I love it from the hood. So even on a Feel Good Friday, there's nothing but nothing like a nice hood story to start the weekend. So front page news, Senny J, at the 9 o'clock hour. And before that, hey guys, you know the deal. We have the morning buzz. I strongly suggest you get your beverage, your tea, your water, your coffee, your juice, your milk, or a glass of wine, or whatever, beverage that you prefer for the morning buzz, because that's one thing we can guarantee on this show each and every morning, that your head will be buzzing before 9 a.m. What else you got, Barbi?
And there will be some Harvey House of Sports. You guys stay tuned.
Okay, so on a Feel Good Friday, it's very exciting because this is the day of the week that we love to honor our listeners and our family members and all the folks that participate in the show each and every morning. So we dedicate the show to you. And, we're going to shout your name out and we're going to show you some love, because that's what we're going to do. And after that, we're going to name a chat room member of the week if we can today. So we appreciate you guys on a Feel Good Friday. Thank you so much. And then I want to give a special shout out to DJ Young and thank you, and DJ Rome and DJ Not Here for playing, the tunes and the music, and also special shout out to Jatan for her morning show anthem for the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. We catching some turbulence with Facebook. We're playing the theme song right for this show.
It's ridiculous.
It's made for this show, and the social media kings are like, nah, we're not approving that. So that's why you haven't heard the song in a minute. But
right.
I mean, I could probably
play it every day. We get play a
It's
little
okay,
bit.
it's all right.
Right.
It's okay, it's all right. It's okay, it's all right. It's okay, it's all right. It's okay, it's all right. I got something you want.
It's okay,
Get your
and it's all right.
right.
I got to go through a whole nother process
It's okay, it's all right.
to get this song to be played.
I got something you won't like. We gon' set your day on fire.
Like, I don't have enough to do.
Yeah,
Now, there's a whole
Facebook is a
process
mess.
that I got to go through with the social media giants, if it even gets to that point,
Yeah.
to allow us to play the song that represents this show.
Right. That was made for this show.
Which goes
It's
to the point
okay,
where
it's all right. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Sean.
so, but it's not okay. So now, on top of the 15,000 other things that I have to do, I'm trying my best to, because as soon as we play the song now, it knocks us. Not only this, they don't give us a warning, they just knock it off the feet. So, but anyway, special shout out to Jatan and her producers down there in South Jersey for putting together this incredible song. And I keep forgetting to release the song. I'll release it.
You're gonna say he'll mix it with a house beat for you.
Because it won't.
It is a house beat already.
It won't even.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's
Sure.
okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's all. It's okay, it's all right. I got something you won't like. We gon' set your day on fire. Get your morning started right.
I got that. And in the dedication to this show on Friday, so a special shout out to Young and Not, also Rome, DJ Not Here, and Jatan for putting music together for us so we can play. So we truly appreciate that. Now, on a Feel Good Friday, it's time. It's Star Baller time. So please, we have a Cash App, Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring Wake Up Team Cash App. On Friday, bless the show if you want. And we also have our Star Baller situation. Please, the page is monetized on Facebook, so help us out. It pays the bills here. Okay, so now on a Feel Good Friday. Yeah, she left her key. See, right? Exactly. See that? See, and this is the point that I'm making.
Cindy, you're back.
Cindy's late, which is fine, but she left her key, and I'll get into that in a minute. I get into that in a minute. Okay, before I get into all this other things. Senny J is just walking through the door, right? And a month, Senny's been back for a few weeks full time, right? Senny, I'm talking about you. Before I wanted to get into my little thing, I'm talking about you before I get into my little thing. No. Matter of fact, I'll get into that in a minute. Let me stay on this minute.
Morning.
Good morning, Senny.
You okay?
Of course she's okay. She's all right. She's been doing her thing. I'll get into the key thing in a minute. First of all, on a Feel Good Friday, just like everybody else, I'm extremely tired. And the reason why I want to give a special shout out to Main Event Productions and the Underground Joker series. They did a live taping comedy show last night for Hulu and HBO and all the other major streaming services last night. And they had a studio audience there, and a special shout out to Jermaine, the promoter who put all this together. They had a big production there in the Pocono Cinema last night. The place was packed, and Senny was there. I didn't even know Senny was even there.
I didn't know it was going to be all that.
And Senny was an audience member last. Senny, I swear, I didn't even know he was going to be there. I really didn't. And
I didn't know you were going to be there.
Yeah,
your name wasn't on the flyer.
Yeah, no. Somebody dropped out, and I was like the sixth man off the bench. And we were there literally. I got there a little bit after 7, and we left at 11. It was a long thing because when you do these studio,
I know. Look how that worked out, Shawn.
When you do, you got home safely. We'll get into that in a minute. We get into that. Hold on. So now with the emotions of, I've been doing stand-up comedy so long that the lights, camera, action part of it and the production part of it, and they always got like when in any production you got like 2 or 3 like skinny white guys filming and shit. I mean, excuse me, filming.
Shawn was cursing last night too. Cursing up a storm.
Yeah, and I don't even allow cursing on the show.
Said good cusses.
Good cuss words?
So
Some good ones, like strong ones.
And then there's robotic cameras all over the place, the whole thing, right? So it's fine. I walk in there. Now remember, that's a whole different stress. Because you gotta be funny. They're taping this thing and you sign a release and they own it. So you want to be funny because they own it. Because I remember I did a taping and the comedian bombed, right, on the taping, Senny. Mm-hmm. And he goes over to the promoter guy and he goes, if you don't mind, man, that was a horrible set, man. Could you not air that? And the promoter's like, nah, this is mine. I paid you and you signed off on it.
I'm going to do it.
And I looked at the dude. I was like, man, don't worry about it, man. So anyway, so that's the different stress. The place was packed. Underground Jokers, great job. I didn't get home till after midnight last night, and I'll tell you. And special shout out to Freddie Ricks, who's hilarious. I already know. I mean, Freddie Ricks, who was in the movie Shaft, man. If you've never seen Freddie rock, man, this guy's just gifted. And comedian Stiletto got up there and she did her thing. I went first.
So many.
I went first on the taping, and shout out to the young ladies that was emceeing the event. And I went first, and then Stiletto went after me, and then Cool Bubba Ice went on. He was hilarious, and A.G. Wright whipped the room, and then Freddie, who actually just host the whole event, went up last and destroyed the room. So special shout out to everyone. The place was packed last night too at the Cinema Theater. It's the first time I've ever been in this city.
It's actually really nice.
It's really a nice, one of those Babylonian hangouts for the movies.
For
and
it being so old.
And they show movies like West Side Story and all that. That's the type of place we was in last night. So it was a great production. Now, I changed my clothes. I'm selling merch, and I'm doing a lot, right? Because there's a lot going on, and on top of that, like I got to think about what I'm gonna say, and my jokes. So I got my set jokes and do a new one or two in there, So that fine. That part is fine. And remember yesterday, and we're getting married. I'm getting married tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get into part 2 of that whole thing that we did from yesterday. With a different twist on it, like I was on like boring conversations. If you want to listen to boring radio, go on over there to all your FM dials. Y'all know that. That's why you parked here. So Barbi Cologne is very tired. Now it's almost approaching 11 o'clock. I'm in the Poconos. You know how we all. You got to scare everybody. We up early. The whole thing, man. While I'm politicking with the promoters and the producers and the German guys and all the people. The supporters that were there, I knew half of them anyway, right? Now everybody's almost gone. Mm-hmm. I look over to my left. I feel like an energy.
Barbi,
I feel an energy behind me. I look behind me, Barbi Cologne. Remember, this is after 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Senny J is over in the vestibule area by the door. Kind of like looking for like her man or her girlfriends or something like that. And she gave me that look like, it's like.
I had sent him a text.
What time is it? Like, what time are you leaving? Like,
I was like, make sure to tell me when you're leaving.
Right. So, but when you need.
Because I was inside, watching the show, and he went first. And, we weren't really, they wouldn't let us like get up. Because it's a taping. I didn't know that. I'm like, are we hostage here now? So I was like, oh no, if Shawn's leaving, I'm gonna have to find another way home. So I just wanted him to let me know. So then when it was over and I seen him, I was like, oh cool. But he was taking pictures and stuff. So let me just wait.
Right, but that's the part that's concerning. That's the part that's concerning. That it's cool. I'm cool now.
Yeah.
Because now at this point.
Shawn was so happy to see me. He was like, Senny.
But I didn't even know. I got a text from Senny J at 7 o'clock, 7:30, whatever it was. Are you coming to the show? And right there, I knew. I knew that there was going to be a ride. There's going to be some kind of situation.
She needed a ride.
You didn't know.
And then the plan was, Senny was like, she goes, you know what? When this is over with, man, I mean, even if you just drop me off at your house, as long as I'm in the area, I'm good.
You crazy.
Right. But that's what we say.
Right.
When I didn't have a car, or I wasn't where
I get to where I gotta
just
go.
Drop me off north by northwest. I could get the rest of the latitude back to the crib.
I was like, Shawn, just take me to the studio.
Yeah, right.
He was like, what?
Right.
It was like, I'm not doing that.
I'll take you home, Senny.
Right. So now it's after 11 o'clock. The thing is over now. And I got to wait to get paid. Not the whole thing. It's a whole thing. Right. Here come the Shawn and Senny traveling escapade again. Now, I'm a grown-ass man, Barbi Cologne.
Right.
I am not going to have this one. It's by the time we get back to the Lehigh Valley, it's like really approaching midnight.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to have this woman, I'm not dropping off a woman nowhere.
Right.
Like, I'm not doing grown
at
man.
her doorstep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
It would have been fine.
No, it would.
You wouldn't have been the first man to drop me off somewhere on the street in the middle of the night. I'll find my way home. It's perfectly fine.
Senny, you are.
And like I said to her last night, I definitely I found her cavalier attitude very bizarre.
He was like, "This is concerning to me."
So now remember, I'm starving too because I didn't eat nothing and my back hurt because we stood up the whole time. Not only that, I got to drop her up. Now I got to do a Wawa break.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to do a Wawa break with her. Because then that would have been another 45 minutes to get to Allentown, Beantown, whatever, Christopher Town, whatever town she lives in.
You know what, Sherwood?
So you were contemplating going to Wawa,
Yeah,
and you kept that to yourself?
He did, girl. He did.
Like when a mom goes to McDonald's before she picks up her kids,
food in the car,
and she throws out the bag before.
Yep. Roll windows down, air the car out. Make sure they don't come to the car. Like,
well, that's a blessing, Shawn, because I shouldn't have been eating that night. And there was liquor I did not drink. Hello.
You did not partake of the turn up, Senny?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I didn't. They were serving little drinks, whatever,
drinks,
in the back. I was like, nah,
I think it was a really nice place. So, okay, so now we get, because Senny doesn't live in the front of Allentown. She lives in the middle towards the back. Like she not right there on Airport Road somewhere. I can just drop her off.
You live in
Allentown.
Allentown. You live in Allentown.
She live in the capital A, Allentown.
Oh, stop.
Oh.
Well, I don't know where it is in proximity to everything else.
Yeah, no doubt.
But
Well, why would you care? You're getting door to door.
look, you told me to get down here.
Right, you ain't say where.
So-
you said get down. I understand, Senny.
And then I dropped off.
And then he sped off.
I sped off. I didn't even
close the
Yeah.
front door
Yeah.
yet.
Your foot probably wasn't even out all the way out
I
the door.
didn't
I was
even-
like, I wanted to turn around and be like,
He was like, you.
I didn't even know.
you might want to take a. He was gone.
I didn't even know if there was somebody hanging out in the vegetable for it. I didn't know. I would have been on the news like, I just dropped her off and I just didn't know what happened. So, Senny, it was good to see on a surprise tip. It was good to see you last night. Like, damn.
It was good to see you too.
How did it feel being back in the Poconos?
It felt good. It felt like being at home.
Okay, cool. Okay, so now, and special shout out, like I said, to my man Underground Jokers. I appreciate you, man. Much
I know.
success.
I hope something comes of this, and I can see myself like giving a ha ha.
Yeah, they was panning the studio audience
They
and all of that.
were.
Yeah, so
She said, giving a ha ha.
and,
You know, they were funny. I laugh at anything though. So.
and you know it's weird.
too.
And it's weird. That's when we talk about the commitment and the financial thing. Because you know, let's tell you, it's a lot of money they spend on this thing, and the promoter, he has the money. So God bless him, and I hope it all works out. The show is absolutely dope, and now it depends on how they edit it. Now that's the problem too.
That's
Now
what
the
takes
edit-
the longest. I feel
the
like
edit part.
people be editing for months.
Yeah,
I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, the edit part is the whole thing now. It's to bring it to life. So we'll see what happens. Now, all right. So now everyone.
Were all the comedians funny?
Yeah.
No, y'all took too long
There
to
was-
answer that question.
There was an element of funny.
Okay.
There was
let's know.
the
no.
comedians who was on the stage rocking ripped. I believe. I didn't see one of them.
Okay.
And but yeah, it was a different. I can't.
You know what it is? It was a different style.
It was-
They were
It was
doing
different.
something different.
Yeah, they were doing something different. I
I don't know if they were doing something different. That seems like that's their thing,
Okay.
but it didn't. Sometimes when things are too jokey, like a character, I don't like. It doesn't appeal to me, but I
Right.
could see how it could be funny.
Well, I think that the production part of it was absolutely amazing. The setting was dope. The comedy show was funny straight from the beginning to the end, and people were having a great time. They got a professional comedy show.
The DJ was really good.
They got Freddie Ricks, they got Stiletto, they got Shawn Harvey, they got A.G. White, they got Cool Vibes. That's a straight show. That was straight.
A.G.
And we
White is
didn't have to do because sometimes in tapings they'll stop the comedian in the middle of the act if something's wrong.
Yeah.
And then everybody have to do everything over again. So they'll say, like Freddie would get up there, for example, go, okay, everybody, we're going to start. Which they did. They started over several times, but it had nothing to do with the comedians performing.
Yeah.
It was like other elements of it. So they would stop, and it was Senny was right there. They said, all right, everybody, hold on. We just wanted to, you know.
And every time you clap, you have to do it with a high energy.
Yeah, high energy.
And I'm like,
Yeah, it was-
I'm not eating. I just worked out. I don't have any more to give.
I don't have no high energy. You're lucky to get any kind of energy.
It wasn't even that. It was more the hand clapping thing. Everybody had sore hands. A lot of clapping. That was a lot. While they was in their clouds looking at these people like, damn. They follow instructions well.
I want to check Jermaine. My hands.
Yeah, hands. All night you hear this. All the entire night. So, and they were panning the studio. It was really.
So keep that in mind if you guys go to a taping. They're going to have you yelling really loudly and clapping a lot.
Right.
Keep that in mind.
And when
I thought I was just gonna be sitting down, just watching.
No. And when
you have
go,
to participate.
And when you go to a tape and try to look,
Yeah.
try to
get paid for that.
Yeah,
try to look as best. Try to look as best as you can too, because they have these high-powered cameras. They don't have. I'm not talking about your little cell phone and your little TikTok things and all. I'm not talking about that. These guys have some high-powered robotic cameras on your ass. So if you come in there look crazy and that it captures you, sometimes the camera even stop and do an autofocus on your shirt. We don't want that. So when you do these things, but people knew. Well, see, I said you didn't know, but I guess people knew that. People get. You gotta. When you go to a studio audience, you gotta look as best as you can.
Yeah.
Because it's just a lot of lights, cameras, action. Okay, now listen. Enough of that. Tonight I'm in Long Branch, New Jersey. That's so completely sold out. Thank you so much for that.
Nice little ride.
What are you doing the day before your wedding? This doesn't make any sense.
And I'm going to talk about that.
You should have cleared this whole weekend. Like
you should have. Like we shouldn't be here right now. You should be home with Tanya doing wet and stuff.
This guy.
I'm built a different way.
Whatever, Shawn. No, you built to let Tanya do everything.
No,
it's all right. We understand Tanya.
I'm built to do. I'm built
Girl,
a certain
I'm sorry.
way. Tanya is marrying into this life. She know what it is.
What?
And God bless her. She's open-minded to it. You understand what I'm saying? She's like, yo, go get your money.
Mm-hmm.
Get your money. Go get your money. Now, speaking of that, I turned down a record-breaking 7 shows for June the 12th. I thought it was a prank. The first 2 shows, I can't do it. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I can't do it. I didn't even explain why I couldn't do it. I just then the next 3 other shows is like, why you can't do it? I'm like, I'm getting married. Oh man, it's good, man. Blah blah blah. Click, find somebody else. I get it. And then there was a big money job that came there for that particular day.
You should like, can we have the wedding there too?
And I was like, the dude is like, yo, we got the hotel for you, got everything. We're in Baltimore, it's going down, blah blah blah. Big big show for some big opening acts, and I was like, and then he told me the price, and I was like, God. And I said, I get married today.
I'm getting married. I can't do
so
it.
shout out to the promoters and people who look out for me, man, and my endeavor and calling on me even on that day. They don't know that. But know for the fact that for the record, I turned down 7 comedy shows on my wedding day. Now, speaking of that, Senny, I was telling Barbi before we start the show, immediately after we're done, or maybe before the show is over, I'm taking this table that you'll sit on. I need it. I need that table. I need that table.
Are we gonna we need to get it back though. Are you gonna be able to bring it back?
No, we're gonna be standing.
No, y'all gonna be standing on Monday. I need take Lynette's
coffee
We'll
cup.
put all the supplies to the side.
I need to take those mic. We're gonna put it on the floor, and that whole thing is going. It's out of here.
Oh,
I need the table.
You do what you need to do.
Now, we talked about right, commitments in marriage and all kinds of things.
Yeah, we did.
So now
you're giving yourself a little refresher course.
Yeah, because Cindy's like, you're not talking about that. You're not talking about it.
Gotta remind.
So I want to talk about it. But
I mean, I didn't want you to make it a 3-part series. I wanted you to say a little something. Maybe give a little anecdotal story about how you and Tanya met, how you got to this point.
That's what I'm.
You over here going deep into your soul.
Yeah, I always. That's what I do.
Deep conversations.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
didn't want. Nobody wanted all that.
Oh, nobody wanted to hear none of that yesterday. That's why I didn't want to say anything.
But that's what I'm telling you. That's not what I said. But I mean, whatever you want to do with it.
That's all right.
Did you have something you wanted to do today?
Right. That's part
something
2.
you want to talk about?
Yeah,
part 2.
Or 3.
Girls like part 3, girl.
I wasn't talk about
like
it. You
five.
don't want to spur all this. So everybody's.
I said, tell us a love story.
Okay, love story.
No.
Never mind. It's too late.
Okay, so how I met Tanya before we start the show.
Yeah, how did you?
Okay, so This is how the love story began on the Feel Good Friday.
Let me get some popcorn. Hold on.
Yeah, girl. Let me get the tea.
Let me look.
Okay, so Tanya and I were friends on Facebook, on social media. Like, just mutual friends from the comedy shows.
Right.
Throughout the years. And the Fernwood event that I used to do every Saturday up there in what was it?
In the Poconos?
Yeah, in Fernwood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of that's coming back next month, everybody. So I'll be
next month.
Yeah, I'll be in the Poconos every Saturday night. All right, so Tanya came to one of the events in the Poconos. Way back, like 10 years ago, like a long time. I've been doing that room for a long time.
Right.
So she was up there on a date,
Right.
Her girlfriends, and 2 dudes.
Right.
Which is nothing wrong with that. Right?
Trying to get their funny on.
Trying to get their funny on, get their smash on for the weekend on or whatever. No doubt. And she inboxed me while she was there, looking for tickets for the show. Mm-hmm. And I never respond to it, to information about because no, hear me out. You know why? Because the show was already sold out, and I was acting dope that particular night for whatever reason, because I was drinking back in those days too. Anyway, I was a hot mess back then. Right. So, but she still came to the show anyway.
Right.
Now I don't remember it.
Right.
I see a picture. She has a picture on her Facebook page of being at a comedy show, and I recognize where she was because of the way the room is set up.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing I remember because, like, I'll tell you, when both of you young ladies were still, housemakers back in those days.
Whatever.
While I was out rock starring it.
That's right.
Y'all just getting a glimpse of it right now. I've been rock starring for almost 15 years. So while y'all was sitting there rock starring it, I was a co-alcoholic living that Rick James life. Where's the cocaine at? So I couldn't remember Barbi Cologne and Senny J that she was even there. Okay. I couldn't even tell you. It could be on my deathbed. I don't remember none of this.
Right.
And that's the God honest truth.
Okay.
And then, of course, like, how you stay friends with folks on Facebook. I never communicated with her. She was just, one of those morbid kind of friends.
Right.
Oh, well, not morbid, though. Not morbid.
City.
Right.
So, just a friend. She was I have, I think the men too, and you ladies, like, you have pretty friends that you don't delete.
Or at that point, they're like followers.
Or followers, right?
Yeah,
followers.
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So, followers. So she was a follower.
Right.
And then we were doing a comedy show down here. Jacob Holmes was having some kind of all-white comedy show. But at the time, I was, searching through pictures and, I'm single, so I'm looking.
I think I remember when Jacob was having that.
Right. I was, I was single and I'm looking, and Tanya would put pictures up on Facebook every once in a while. And I would, of course I would like the pictures and all that. And I thought she was cute. Mm-hmm. And then what happened, I don't mean to drag out the story.
You do it so well.
Thank you. We got a whole lot of time to do it.
I understand. I know.
Thank God for Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I used to do a radio show by myself, Barbi. That's why I learned the whole how to get it.
Fill space.
Because there's a lot. Then, CJ, I inboxed her about the comedy show. And that was my intent, because I was just letting people know about the show. Right. I was helping Jacob promote his show.
Yeah.
With this all-white show they were doing in Easton at that time.
Uh-huh. I remember that.
And I inboxed her, and then for some reason, after I inboxed her, I sent another text, like another response. I was like, so hey, how you doing? What's going on?
He slid in like Rick.
Yeah, I slid right in. Like, I was like, it's like I didn't know her status. I didn't know what was going on. And then, like, she replied back, like, hey, what's good? And when someone, well, at least for men, when women respond back to men, on that sliding that you're talking about, it's like a knee-jerk reaction. You look like, she
responded.
She answered. I know y'all do that.
Right, so it was like,
I picture guys do that.
I'm up, yo. I got next.
Right, so,
I got her.
Right. So she responded back, and I immediately went into my whole just riff. You know, how you doing? What's going on with you? Because I'm a grown man.
Whatever,
Because I am. I'm a grown ass man.
sounds
So
horrible.
can't even minimize that in my splendor. So then we started the correspondence.
Not correspondence.
Girl, the correspondence. That's corresponding.
Corresponding.
Corresponding. Yes.
Doing 55,
Right,
54 at
corresponding.
this point.
So now we're going back and forth. And then what happened was
What happened?
I didn't hear from her for 3 days. I don't know what happened.
Correspondence got boring.
Right. She was like, he ain't talking about money. He wasting my time.
Right.
Because we do that.
And then like the third day or whatever, she responded to me. She's like, hey, what's going on? And then, like, I didn't trip. Like, you know, because some men, they'll trip. Like, nah, I ain't responding back. This woman, you know.
Right.
F out of here. Some men are like that for some reason. I'm not like that because I'm busy. Like, I'm just, I wondered what happened to her, but I'm out, you know, I'm doing my thing.
Right.
And then and then I responded back to her. So it was almost the reverse.
Yeah.
And then we started talking. So then I said to her, hey, I got a show, you know, we'd love for you and your girlfriends to come out to this particular comedy show that was down here in Bethlehem. And she came to the show, and it was the first time I ever seen her.
Yeah.
In person.
Yeah.
And you know, like, you know how you women are. You know how y'all are.
Tread lightly.
You know how you are.
Tread lightly.
No, I'm not treading lightly.
Tread lightly, sir.
She came in with that go-to outfit, whatever that is to you ladies. Whatever y'all put on for that attraction to the man, y'all do it all the time.
I don't have
and there's nothing wrong with
you
that.
You don't have to put anything on.
You do. Now, if you're interested in a guy and you're going to throw on something, you're going to throw on an outfit that you know that makes you feel good and it attracts the man that you try.
Well,
if you're feeling that, that's you know. So, Bar, you and me the guy just the way you like right now.
Yeah.
at a club.
I may take my jacket off and put some heels on.
You go like that at a club, just the way you are.
I may
right
change
now.
my shoes.
With a guy that, see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're changing something.
But just the shoes, I never go out with flip flops.
So she went. She got. All right. Well, I'm sorry, Barbie. You're not the only one. You're the only woman that doesn't, dress according to when you're meeting a man. I understand that. So now,
Whatever,
so
Whatever.
now she got dressed up, and whatever outfit she had, it just like. It was one of those love at first sight moments.
For you?
Yeah. Because of all, my first thought, like, I was like, she looks absolutely beautiful. Next thought, like, I need to smash on that.
She is absolutely beautiful. Tanya's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. I was like, I need, yeah. And then we started talking, and there, she had some drinks, and she enjoyed the comedy show. I can't remember who was the comedian that night.
We had some drinks.
And then we had some drinks.
We drunk
and then,
was that the show at Revel?
Yeah, Rebel Social. We was over there.
Cole was there?
Nah, it wasn't that show. I don't think. No, it wasn't. I don't think I knew her then. I don't think. No, I don't know. I don't know the timeline. I can't remember.
You had a few over there.
I don't remember the timeline. And then we chopped it up that night. You know what I'm saying? And then later on that night we smashed. We got it in.
You just telling all her business.
Oh my God.
Got it in lovely.
You shouldn't be telling her business like that.
And then
Tanya girl, pluck 'em.
And then what we did was, then I went to Las Vegas the next day. And then I went to Las Vegas the next day. And then we've been communicating ever since. We never stopped communicating with each other.
Now we're here.
Oh, that's so
never.
Saying
every day. We just never stopped. And then it went from one level. Then I was living, you guys, I was living by myself at the time.
Yeah, we know. Suffering.
Yes, I was living by myself.
Yeah.
And
With that one TV and that's it.
No
No
one
furniture.
TV, no furniture, nothing.
Yeah, we know.
And y'all know, and then y'all know the rest of that. And then I asked her to marry me last July because I love her so much and I love her dearly, and I thought I was gonna die from COVID. So I figured since I'm gonna die from COVID,
Maybe we'll die with a nurse, huh?
might as well die with a nurse and die with a beautiful woman.
Last July. Oh, that's so nice, Shawn.
So I made a decision to ask her to marry me last July, I believe in 2019. And then a few months after I asked her to marry me, I got on the one knee. We didn't record it. It was just one of those private moments. I wish I would have recorded it. No question about it. And then a few months later, we set the date. I said, I looked at it. I said, I want to marry you on June 12th. And then she said, of course. And now it's June the 11th. And then tomorrow is going down.
Tomorrow's the big day.
So it's
So excited.
and
That's
it's
so
not
nice.
and it's sometimes in
I was always a
relationships
guy
people go,
down.
we had ups and downs and bumps in the road. We had minimum bumps.
Good.
And not that, because sometimes people post on social media about their relationship. Happy, they'll say something like, and I'm just paraphrasing it, they'll say, happy anniversary to my husband. Lord knows we done been through some ups and downs.
I know. When people write that, I'm like,
wow.
is everything all right?
Right.
They like, we've been through many things.
Yes.
And I'm like,
But we here. We made it.
I'm like, girl, expand on
Right.
that.
I be putting the eyes like, tell. Or a whole lot of eyes.
Yeah,
Let me know what y'all been through over there.
And
Because
then
I'm
I'm
nosy.
like, and then I'm like, oh, 45 years. Yeah, I know what y'all been through.
sometimes it's longer.
He
it's
done
shorter than
cheated.
that.
He done cheated.
Yeah.
Look
Got
like
an
a baby out there.
Right. Got an illegitimate
Yeah.
kid
Yeah.
somewhere, sis.
So it's all
Yeah,
right.
that's,
you stuck through it, sis.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
I
her
hear
man. She
you.
gonna stand by him.
Yeah, she and I would imagine that the young lady was so painful and reluctant to even write that post, to post it on social media. And you get a lot. You don't get that from the men. You get a lot from the women. Those
Yeah, that's
type
mostly,
of. So,
yeah.
And you know what you know what
That's-
she's really
yeah.
saying.
She's still
But-
throwing subs. She's letting the other
Yeah,
lady
the-
know
no.
we
Yeah.
still gonna
Right,
be here.
right. That's her man. I'm stick beside. He ain't going nowhere.
really?
And
Those
I
are
ain't going
subs.
nowhere.
Those
That's
are
the
subs.
yes.
For real.
She's
telling you.
Clearly, the other chick see it by somebody else
You
or
really think-
somebody. Oh, we know it.
Is it?
I
But
think
what's
so.
the percentage of that?
Because why put that?
Right.
Well, maybe because some people maybe
if
don't
that-
want to put off the facade that everything is perfect. We know everything is perfect, but you don't have to emphasize how bad it possibly was.
Girl.
either.
What do you think? What do you think of the? Before we get back into the whole Tanya thing, what do you think of the percentage of women that make those type of posts, or really sending that post to someone else? Is it 50%?
I
Is
was
it
about to say at least
100%?
50%. I would say at least 50%. For real. Hey, it is what it is. At least 50% of them females who do that. Because the female they are directed to may not be their friend, but somebody on her page knows the chick and she gonna screenshot and send it to her. Or she gonna show her, girl, look what Shakira just put. She she talk about you, child. You know,
Well, that is
something like that.
You know what? That is
From
very,
back in
Right,
68.
right.
Remember
real
that?
messy. Real messy.
No, back in 2021.
Right.
End
Remember
of
back in
year
2019, the kid only
So-
2 years old, Senny.
No, because
So there was
these people that have been in long relationships ain't recent.
So there's never been a post like that between Tanya and I. Now remember, we've been together for over 2 years now. May 2 years. So now where we at? We're in June, so I guess it's 25 months we've been together. And we just been God has blessed us. And I really have to say that even though there's a heavy workload schedule, and that's with everyone.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for tomorrow. I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, that's good.
And then even this, she's been home. You can't see the comments?
No, mine's I don't know. They're just coming in.
And she's
slow.
been home this week, and we just a lot going on. So we're both excited.
Oh, she's on. I think she's in here.
She's she's super excited, and I'm just. And you know, it's for me, it's weird. Like when I do stand-up comedy, I'm not nervous before I go on stage. I'm more focused because I know, like, I gotta have, like, my mind gotta be right.
Yeah.
Because I gotta go from the beginning to the end, whether if I'm hosting a show, doing a set, or whatever. So when you do it so much, the nerve part is gone because it's almost robotic, like any other job. And I say that in a loving way, right?
Right.
But me getting married tomorrow, like there was one point, like last night, I was very nervous, but in a good way. It wasn't a bad way. I was excited, like,
or like anxious.
Yeah, like I'm like, I can't wait for tomorrow.
Oh,
right.
Good. That's good. That's a great feeling to have.
That's how I feel.
Yeah,
too.
I can't wait to marry this woman tomorrow. I really can't. I can't even sleep. I woke up, of course, dropping on Senny at 3:00 in the morning. I didn't even get any sleep. I didn't get home after midnight. And I would have been home at 11, but okay. But I'm glad that she made it home safe.
Thank you.
And that's where we're at. And then we were also concerned about the weather.
Yeah.
And I think the weather gods have blessed us with some good weather tomorrow. And then, you know,
Yeah,
all
it's
our
supposed to be nice tomorrow.
Our
Yeah,
families,
nice.
we're doing something small. Of course, you know me. I would love to turn up. I would have turned this into a paid event.
Like $20 a ticket.
Yeah.
Right.
I'd have made some money
We're gonna have a
off of
little
this.
comedy. We're gonna have
And,
DJ Hot Sauce.
Yeah, so, or maybe multiple DJs. You know what I'm saying? Like, we
right.
would have turned up. It'd have been all white affair. It'd have been dope. And so we have, you know, some close friends and some co-workers and our family there tomorrow. So, you know, and then I want to get into something about that real quick about getting married. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny, Barbi.
Good morning. Finally, I could get
sorry.
through. No.
It's not wrong. It's not wrong.
Hey,
man.
bro.
Yes.
I apologize for yesterday because, you know, we were getting into that whole heated thing about commitment and marriage.
That was
she
a heated
called
conversation.
in. She called in, but at that time, for some reason, the phone wouldn't allow me to switch over. And then when it did, I didn't realize it. And then she, of course, Ro hit me up yesterday.
Yeah.
Shawn, you mad at me? I said, no, I'm not mad at you, of course not. You know, you're my sister. I got love for you. Don't worry about it. I'm not mad. I just couldn't get to you.
Yeah,
right.
I was trying to figure this out, and then I was seeing all the people that could get through, and I was like, wait, excuse me? Okay, I'm not going to get it. I'm going to deal with this rejection.
Ooh.
I'm going to go to the horse's mouth, to the source, and find out what's going on. So I felt much better, so I appreciate you responding to me. But I was calling to say congratulations to you and Tanya, and I'm happy for you. And, you know, it was probably just meant for me to listen yesterday to everything. But what I wanted to share is that about pertaining to the marriages that which wasn't really marriages, they only was lasted a year, right? So the two marriages. So I went against God's will for me, you know, and so I want to do what I want to do and decided to marry these people that wasn't compatible to me, and I wasn't ready for marriage. So, you know, in all saying, me just owning my part, not pointing at the men, just me owning my part. I even went to counseling for the second marriage, but in the person, the imam said, don't get married, and I still went against that. So I had to deal with the wrath because in my spirit, God was saying, say you change your mind, don't do it. Because I feel God had a person for me and I didn't wait on it. I wasn't prepared for that. So a lot of times all these marriages that do not work out is because they wasn't what God had for the person. So I'm praying that everything works out for you because you deserve to be happy. You know, but I know because I didn't wait on what God had for me and I wasn't ready, I jump into these things, and so it was not going to work.
Right.
So, you
Absolutely.
know, I sit still now. I sit still in a lot of things, going with the spirit. When the spirit tells me to move, that's when I move. So I'm still transforming, you know, into what God wants me to be. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Well, that was well said, and only because it came from your experience in your life. And that's why we're here each and every morning to hear stories like this and hear everybody's spirits, the hope. And I'm great. I'm just so glad that you shared this, and it's all love. And I mean, we can't do this show without you, and we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And thank
I
you for
appreciate
the love. And one more thing, I want to Mike Grasty, everyone. You know, God bless. You know how I feel about this guy. Mike called me about 20 minutes before the show this morning, and we had a conversation. And he took a moment to congratulate me and Tanya and I, and that meant a lot to me. That he took a moment just to call. Just to chop it up, and Mike, I appreciate you, and Ro, it's the same to you. I really appreciate you so much.
Right.
You know, and it's like a sisterhood. You know, like you're a sister to me. You know what I mean? So, I really appreciate you, and I know that I could feel your goodwill and your good spirit on a Feel Good Friday. Thank you.
Yes. Well, guess what? I would need one more minute because you're not going to rush me off the phone after you allow, what's his name, to talk all that time yesterday on marriage just because he's still married. I have experienced it. God has shown me where I went wrong in the marriage, so I want to share. And I really don't have much more to say, but just because you allowed the man to stay on the phone, I won't allow you to rush me off the phone unless you just hang up on me again. Look.
That's right.
You tell him, Roro. That's right. You tell him.
Girl, what you doing today?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You can say whatever you want.
And
Let him know,
you know,
girl.
I just want to say for everyone, when we own our part, what we play in our relationships, then we can heal much better. Then we can let go of resentment. No matter what the other person did, it was like, what part did we play in that?
Right.
Whether we was a volunteer victim or we just we was there, you know? And once you know that someone is not correct for you, because the spirit's going to tell you if it's woken. It's not awoke, then that's still on you. But once you know that someone is cheating on you, once you know someone is putting their hands on you, then it's on you to leave that. Not stay and keep pointing the finger at that person. Oh, they didn't do this or they didn't do that. No, you have to own your part. So as long as you own your part in a relationship, you can either work through it, talk about it, or keep it moving. Yeah. But I want the best for you, Shawn, because we went through hell. We walked through hell and being out there on the streets, and God restored us. And I see you're a grown man now, and you have transformed. And that is your past, and you don't have to live in that anymore. So you deserve to be happy. Yes. And I'm grateful that you're not continuing on with that other behavior, and you change and you're ready to settle down. So you go for it. I wouldn't care if you were 60, 70, 80. You know, go for it.
Well, I see that this... Boy, she was holding on to this all with me yesterday.
Yeah, that's right. I'm making up for yesterday.
And,
but it stands for today, too, because you get married tomorrow.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's right.
And I just want to make sure you have enough airtime before I get you off the phone.
Okay,
but you know how I always say, men with the men.
Get ready to get off.
I really appreciate you. And Adrian was so animated yesterday because he's actually, he's married. He's in the marriage. He's married, so he went into this whole thing, and now he he got his therapy from yesterday. And look where he's at today. He went back to work, so he's done. Right. But I appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciated him sharing because that's exactly he worked. Him and his wife been together. They became friends and they worked through things. So that's what it is. You uniting with someone, you be their best friend.
Right. And how many times you said you was married again?
Twice.
And for a year each?
For a year each. Well, look at I already knew I was supposed to do it.
Well, look. Hold on.
She got out of that thing.
Hold on.
Get out of that thing.
Right.
Guys, I am exhausted.
Me too.
Doing those shows, lights. Oh my God, I was sweating. It was a lot of lights.
A lot of dripping
I sweat
chin.
anyway, but the chin was really true.
Yeah, a lot of sweating.
Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny Barbi. Hello?
Hello.
What am I doing? Oh, you went. Okay. Bro,
Probably
are you still there? Okay. I'm going to hang up the phone, Ro. I am, because I don't know what I'm doing here. Hold on a second. I'm going to hang up.
We love you, Naroma.
Yeah, please.
Bye, Roro.
Bye. God bless you. And thank
No,
you.
you didn't.
She was married twice, and each time for a year. Ro, what part did you play in all this?
She said yes.
She said, wow. Twice
She
for a
said
year.
That's
yes.
the part she played. I
That's
said
right.
yes to the
We-
wrong person
was,
twice.
We know these men was no good, girl.
Yeah, we
that was
know
not
it
your
wasn't you,
fault.
right, it
You
was
was
them.
trying to make it work. That was your only fault. You
It
said
was their
yes.
tail. Right.
Nah.
It was them.
Don't worry about that. Just put that in the back.
Now,
We don't have to speak about
I
it.
want to
Right.
say this about marriage, because we talk. I like to take a whole different spin on this, because
What do you want to say about marriage?
since we're gonna do this, and then we get into the show. Last 2 days has been about me getting married, and I know
'Cause he
that
knows
sometimes.
about being married.
No, I do. I was married once, but it was not. I'm not an expert in relationships. I always share that with you guys. Now, hold on.
Come on, Sean. Give me your marriage advice. Let me take it.
No. This is an observation with this.
It's a little
And you
gem.
Yeah, you can.
It's a little gem to put in our little box.
It's no gems. It's no
Little
discussion.
breadcrumb.
Little put in your box.
Little
tie it
squirrel.
up.
Little suggestion.
Little squirrel nuts. Nah, it's this. Hold on. I just want to share something quick. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny Barbi.
And another one.
And another one. That's my man.
And another one.
That's right. Everybody, Shaheed.
This is Shawn, man. How you doing?
I know who
Shaheed.
it's Shah, man. One of-
Hey,
one
what's
of our
going
favorites,
on?
and
Good
my
morning.
And a dear friend of mine.
Yo, I'm gotta tell you something. I'm so happy for you, man, for real.
Aw.
And, the funny part is I listen to your show almost every day, even though I don't talk too much. I think I can see the focus, you know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? And I can see that you're ready for this. I'm not gonna wish you the best. I think you're at your best already. So I just want to say congratulations. And it's nice when you get another chance in life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what this is. This is
Right.
another chance in life.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So just live it up to the max. And like I said, I don't get a chance to talk to you all the time, but I do check you and I see your growth. I see your happiness. I'm happy for you, brother.
Well, thank you, man. And coming from you, it means a lot, because I've known this man literally 3/4 of my life. And I love you to death, brother, and you know that. And I know that, we haven't seen each other in a minute, and I know that's going to happen. God wills that. But me hearing your voice, you sharing your words from your heart means so much to me. And Sha, I love you to death. And, we've been through a whole lot throughout our years. And to
Yes,
still
sir.
be here today is just a true blessing. And you being in this journey with me, where I just open up my life to everyone without a judgment zone, articulates that you are a true friend to me, and vice versa. So I love you to death, my bro.
Yes,
and
sir.
thank you so much
Yes, sir, brother.
for sharing
I'll keep
that.
it
really means
simple.
that.
Have a good show. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Now, Senny.
So
Well,
great.
God bless.
That's so nice.
That was sweet.
Yeah.
Two grown men talking. That's what
See,
that's
you-
that's what let me
you
finish.
always got it.
You know what
That's
I'm
what
saying?
that's what it sounds like. And I'm just saying, like, don't minimize it.
Fine.
That's what it sounds
Well,
like.
yeah, Shaheed is a grown man, so I can understand. You just have to reciprocate that energy.
No, the whole thing is this. Even you can't even identify. You can't even identify when two grown men are talking, and when you do, it goes to a discard place.
Senny.
And that has everything
Not
to
a
do.
discard place.
That's right.
Discard place.
Yeah, and that's what you're taking to. You're just like, nah. I
Wait,
just said,
y'all,
Yeah,
what?
yeah, go home and fit. I said that's what two grown men sound like, and you're like,
No, because you always be trying to diss somebody.
Because you just can't.
Whatever. When y'all should have been like, you know what, that was really, too. This they still ain't ish.
I ain't nobody say nothing about
Now-
all of that.
Now, I want to say this.
I don't have the energy.
Me either. Not
well,
today.
I don't either after
Not
driving
today. I'm
after
tired.
midnight in Allendale.
Whatever the hell that is.
Exactly.
It was right there.
Yeah, it's always right there when you're in the passenger seat. Hold on. Let me say something. Thanks for the gas money too. Yeah, you're welcome.
You're good. You're good. You guys send us some stars.
Right.
For last night.
So, this is what I'm saying about this. Now that I'm gonna be on the other side, and Senny, I want you to look this up for me, if you don't mind.
Now he wants me to look up stuff.
And then we're going to get into the show. Like I said, I won't bore everybody with this because people are like, you're going to talk about marriage. I'm out of here.
So what?
I'm going back to WBLS until
No, you're not.
No, people do think
Since when do you care about what the people want?
exactly.
Right.
I've been caring since day one. So here we go. Now that Harvey will be on the other side of the threshold of a married man.
Ew.
My question to you ladies are women in general, not black, white, well, it doesn't matter color. Is there an attraction to, I'm asking you ladies, and everybody else, I guess, who listen. Are women attracted to married men?
There are some out there.
I'm not saying, is there a percentage
Of what?
of women who are attracted, not the acting out, not the whole cheating thing or whatever. Are women attracted to married men? Is there a small percentage, or it's just not?
No, there is. Like, you do have some women who know you are married and will intentionally pursue you to see if they can get you.
Now, which leads to the next question. Yeah. Now, why would a woman, knowing that the man is married on a Feel Good Friday, welcome to the show, everyone, try their best, try to pursue? Are they pursuing it because it's something that they can't have, or there's something, it's an ego thing? Cindy, why are some women, a percentage of women, why do women pursue men that are married?
It could be an ego thing. Some women just like the challenge.
Yeah,
some insecure with themselves, and some just downright trifling.
I think it plays a lot of different things. I think why women are attracted to married men is because, I think that they envy that. They like, because at 9 times out of 10, the person that is attracted to a married man, you have to be in close proximity to them, right? Like, this is either your coworker or somebody that you see all the time, a friend's man. I mean, yeah, but you don't really. If I'm out in a club and I see if you're a woman and you just see a ring on a man's finger and that makes you want to go to them, I think that is a mental problem. But I think generally how it happens, women that do that, it's usually, somebody close to you that or somebody that works in close proximity with that. And I think that they get possibly envious of, that situation because they don't have that, and possibly they see an entry point and they think that maybe they can have that. I think that that's more common than the woman who's just out there hunting for married men.
Well, that's interesting.
I think that's where it can come from.
You saying envy?
And not even just married, just even men in just relationships that are in healthy, good relationships.
Okay, yeah, but let's move the healthy, good relationship. Let's just stay with the whole marriage part.
Yeah,
because there's a whole different type of situation. So you saying that women, the root of the problem is envy?
I think so.
I wouldn't say envy.
Envy, say?
I don't know. I think so.
No, I would say some of them just downright trifling. That's it.
And okay, so you say you use the word trifling.
Yeah.
And you use the word envy.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
I don't know what drives. I mean, I like to look at things as the root of it. Like, what drives you to actually do that?
Right. Exactly.
There has to be a motivation.
Some of them just like the challenge.
That could be it
see if they
too.
can pull it.
I don't know. I can't. I don't understand crazy.
Right.
I'm not in that mind frame.
I don't do it. I've never done it. And I will never do it.
But I've seen. But from the situations that I've seen, a lot of times when that does happen, it's somebody that is close to the person.
Yeah.
All right. Or it could be random too, like out. Because you could run into people out in the street.
Yeah, that's what
and
I
you
said.
can run into a woman that you're right. The ring part doesn't mean anything. That like when you have that conversation and say, "Hey, I'm married," and women are still like trying to pursue a married man.
They don't care some of them.
So it's envy, trifling, and also a challenge.
Yeah. Some
So
people
so you're saying that
too.
some women.
I guess it depends
Wants
on
to
the
try
woman
to
who likes
travel,
to-
wants to challenge herself or the married man.
It's kind of like a both. I'm
Which
guessing.
one is
like
it?
This is me speculating because I can't say for sure because I don't do it and I've never done it.
Yo,
I will
hold
never
on,
do
Leonard.
it.
I'm gonna call you back. I missed you. Hold on, Leonard. Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Hold on, Bob. Let me get you to. Hold on a second, caller. Go ahead, Barbie. What you were saying?
Oh, I was saying we're just kind of speculating a little bit
Yeah, of
because we don't do that.
Yeah, of course.
You know, I've never done it. I never will do it. So, but I'm just guessing or speculating as to why they do foolish things like that.
Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Senny, Barbie.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Sonia Murray.
Hey, Sonia.
And
All right, Sonia.
this
God
is
bless.
one I can really seriously speak on. First of all, I want to say congratulations to you and your betrothed, and I wish you all nothing but the best. Shawn, I've known you now about 6-7 years. I met you at the comedy show downtown, and you've been nothing but a real good brother. And then on this topic, maybe this will help you all to understand exactly where I've been coming from. Each time that I've called in, I was out. A lot of times I couldn't hear what you all were saying. I was out in the public. Today I'm home because I just got out of the hospital yesterday morning. But we're not going into that because I want to deal with this subject matter that you're all speaking of. Absolutely, both of them are right. They're trifling women. Some women look for that challenge because that's what I went through. And that's why I'm hesitant with marriage again. My ex-husband was a musicianist at my church here in Mount Vernon. And it was like women just gravitated to him. The Negro did not wear his ring, hardly ever. He lost that within the first year of marriage, 1983. And I, trying to be the good woman of God and submissive and all that other stuff they talk about, I was all that. And I took it and I took it. There was a table of young women that he was dealing with. I didn't know it at the time. At my wedding reception, crying their eyes out, a bunch of women, because he worked in Greenburgh at a community center. And all these women are, oh, now he's really getting married. But this is what I went through from 83 to 96 when I got divorced from him. When I finally decided to give him his divorce. I didn't want to. I was one of those women, once married, always married. And I'm hoping really this will help somebody. I don't have a chuckle in me at all. This is real.
Well, listen to me.
Yes.
Well, listen to me. Just one thing I really, and like I said, I know this woman. One thing I really appreciate about you on a Feel Good Friday. Is this a Feel Good Friday?
It's Friday. I don't know if it's Feel Good Friday.
Is it Therapy Friday? Listen.
But it's
And
Friday.
I feel good right now.
My whole thing is this. You, personally, Sonia, I want to say thanks because You built from that Shawn Harvey cloth. You don't give a damn. You're just so transparent and you share. And I get that. And, you know, I'm the same way.
It's time to share.
It's fine. And it's fine. That's right. You want to share and get all that off before it's time to meet Jesus. I get it. Now, my whole thing is this. I'm glad that it took you that whole timeline to make that decision to grant your husband a divorce or whichever way that worked. It's a horrific situation going
Very
back
much
to the trifling part. And then we always discuss this here. I'm in the minority here, I believe, but it's always a lot of man bashing going on. And I'm going to start a new movement after I'm getting married.
Oh, no. Let's get the women. Let's get the women.
Let me talk. Let me finish. There will be some constant women bashing going on next weekend, too. Just for a little bit, and I'm going to let that go. Because of what she just shared, we can sit here in our glory and bash that man. And you live 10 years longer than us. That's facts. For her to say, well, your husband was a piece of crap anyway.
Oh, yeah, he
because
was,
he had
sure.
the 6
Still
women.
is.
So he got 6 women at the reception crying that he's getting married.
Right.
And that's horrific.
Right.
I'm glad you got out of that.
Yeah.
But women.
And I got out of the other one, too.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And now I
Thanks
can
to
understand. Oh, you did?
The new
Thanks
one,
to
the
me.
one she was talking about.
Give it
I said that the other day, but I just kept it moving.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Would y'all give it up for your Moses of the podcast? I told y'all. But you don't listen to me. You brush me off when I got nothing but knowledge sitting over here. I'll keep it to myself or I give it to somebody else. It's fine. Y'all run around here and build when the source of information is right here in front of you. That's fine. Sonia Murray took a moment.
I think we all told her.
Excuse me.
Oh, no, it wasn't just you, Sean. You can't give all of that. I'm sorry, but I can't give that off you. It was Barbi. It was Senny. And their facial expressions and their comments all this week.
Let me finish. I was the one who said
and Roro that just got off.
Excuse me.
Ain't no fool like an old fool. I was the one swallow that and say, you're right.
Sonia, hold on a second. I was the one, soon as you started the conversation. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on.
You initiated it.
Soon as I started the conversation, I said, in your moment of sharing and being transparent and being honest, I interrupted you and said, get out of that thing. And when I said that, these two and everybody else, oh, why you gotta say that? And then it goes from that to, I inbox everybody, I got out of that. I was the one who said all of this because I care. They can all go into the details and the fine print of it.
Okay.
But I was the one that said, get the hell out of there.
Okay, let's give you a hand,
you did. So
Somebody give him a round of applause.
Welcome to Harvey's house because you're not going to sit here and brush your boy off.
Here you go.
But you know what? I'll tell you what. I'll keep that knowledge and I'll give it to somebody else. Now, Sonia, listen to me.
That's for you, Sean.
Listen to me.
Okay, Sean, let's give you a hand.
Listen to me.
I'm telling you, my sisters had a lot to do with it. I tried inboxing him. I couldn't get Senny J. I don't know for what reason, but I'm still trying. But I didn't get to speak to them yet. But I heard them, and I heard them loud and clear. I heard them yesterday. I heard them the day before.
Now, let me ask you
general.
Let me ask you a question.
In general.
Sonia.
So,
let me ask you a question. Because of your experience with the women that were crying at the wedding. That's hilarious.
These are women that were right in my church. Two of them got pregnant.
They
right
tried
in
to.
All right, wait a minute.
Just because they in church, they don't mean they ain't no good.
That's why I stay away from that place.
No, it ain't gonna do church.
Did they?
Trifling.
Hold on.
Trifling.
Hold on. The women that
don't
were
care.
Hold on a second. The women that were pregnant, that got pregnant, did they get pregnant by your husband, your ex-husband?
Absolutely.
Okay, so he got 2 women pregnant. Hold on. Okay,
he has 2 children out there.
Right.
One is a year younger than my son,
right.
And then the daughter is about 18. She's in college.
Okay, now let me ask you this.
The mother, I told the church mother at that time, if I don't leave, I'm going to hurt her. And that's when Sonia Murray became the Sonia Murray that she is now. And that's why I've been hesitant about getting married again. And that's why I stayed in a 16-year relationship. But I heard you, and I heard you loud and clear.
Right.
Yes, that man is good, but if I'm worth my salt, I heard Barbi say, I wouldn't stay no longer than that.
See,
5 years, whatever. And that's what I said in the beginning. But I'm like, do I really want to get married again? Do I really want to go through that? I'm about to be 65 years old, but I love the Lord, and I'm trying to get my life back corrected. And that is why I had to let go.
See, this is a twofold situation here, Sonia. It goes back to what we were saying yesterday about resentments. What you went through was...
I heard that whole show.
I
didn't chime in because I had just got out of the hospital and I was just chilling.
Let me say something. I could hear the underlying resentment that you're in right.
I can't agree.
Okay,
hold
on. I understand that we can agree to disagree, Sonia.
Okay.
What I hear is an underlying resentment coming down from your soul. This is coming from a whole different place. Hold on. This is coming from a whole different place. And something I think that, with talking to folks, that you'll work through it, which led you to all these decisions where you was in the relationship with the guy for 10 years, and you had your own, you had his, you had your place, he had his place, and there was really not that union or that connection in that relationship because your guards are up because what you went through with your husband, which is understandable. I get it. And it goes back to what we were talking about yesterday. Regardless of what you're going through in these situations with, like they say, these men, when you gotta look at when you're going through something, it's the end result that really matters. So if you're going through it and you get to the other side of it, then you're in a better place. Instead of holding on to that resentment, because that's what I'm hearing. Now, my next question to you is this. Are you resentful to women?
Oh, no.
Because my whole thing, Senny, is this is a woman that's been in a marriage with a dude that was playing an organ in the church that has 6 women crying at his wedding that he got 2 of them pregnant.
Not 2 of them. Wait a minute, Shawn. 2 women in the choir here in Mount Vernon.
Right, 2
that
women
was in White Plains. Not Greenberg.
Not the women that were at the reception were from his job.
Yeah, they were from the job.
He had 2 separate sets of honey. He sounds like my grandfather or my father.
Right.
But his name's crazy.
So wherever the geographical part of it, that's fine.
I got 2 other aunts.
Now, and going through this,
girl don't make no sense.
And going through what you going through. Is that because you hear things when women say a lot like I don't trust nobody, I don't trust these women, I don't trust them. Like, are you there? Have you forgiven these women? Or have
Absolutely, except that one that got out of the because she hurt my son.
Aww, what she do to that baby?
Because she told my son. She came to my son, she had a daughter, and said, you all have to pick out a name for your little sister.
What?
And my son was like, what?
Oh,
and he was only 9 years old. I am going to whoop her behind on sight whenever I see her.
How old is
I'm not resentful. You hurt my child. You can do what you want to me, but you hurt my child.
Right.
And he's now 35 years old.
That's right. She's
but
still
she got
get
in the ring because she knew.
Wait a minute.
And she moved to Florida.
Hold on, wait a minute. Sonia, hear me out.
She's on the show.
Sonia, hear me out.
Thank you, Shauna J.
Sonia, hear me out. Hear me out.
Call it resentful, whatever you want to call it. But it is what it is.
I hear you, and you can own your feelings, but let me ask you something.
She hurt the baby.
I understand that. Now, the baby...
on site.
Hold on, wait a minute. You're right.
Still with my brother.
Now,
ex-wife on site.
Sonia, Sonia. The baby.
Yeah, bro.
She hurt the baby. I get it. Now hold on. The baby. Hold on. Let me finish. Now the baby is 35 years old, right? Just hear me out. Is this still traumatizing to the baby? That's 35 years old now. Is this?
Yes.
So the
because
baby.
he denied her being his sister for years, and he didn't want to have nothing to do with her. She looks just like his father, just like him, but she lives in Florida. But eventually, he came to the grips. Okay, yeah, this is my sister.
Right. Has he come? So let me ask you this question. So
he's like, she lives in Florida. I live in New York. As long as I ain't gotta, deal with her on a daily basis.
Right. So he kind of reached out and sort of in that process of letting this go. Would that be safe to say?
And I would never have any resentment towards the child.
Right. So if
but the mama, the mama is one that used to come to me and say, "Oh, Sister Murray, I'm praying for you." Yeah, what you praying for me to die?
No, right. That's right. See, that is a different type of pray.
I said it.
She wasn't PRAYing for you. She was PREYing on you. That's what it was.
Hello.
Okay.
See, the thing is this, though.
That's what she was doing, a little trifling ass.
Now. See, I said
I'm
recently.
Keeping it all the way real, and this is going to help somebody.
Yeah, of course.
This is
Freedom
Friday. Somebody gonna get free from that, and I'm definitely free.
Listen.
Free yourself,
I gave her years ago.
You're not
because she's 30. That child is 34.
Hold on,
Sean, you ain't gonna put that on me. I am free.
Hold on. You're not free yet.
She free.
You're not free yet. You're not ultimately free. You're not flying. You're flapping your wings, but you're not free. Because
what?
You're flapping your wings. You're not flying yet.
He said you ain't take flight yet. You're still on the ground. You're practicing.
You're not free yet because
I'm a baby bird.
Yeah, you're a baby bird because this happened years ago.
Absolutely.
And the way you sharing the story, and I appreciate you. It sounds like it happened yesterday. My whole thing is this. Y'all run over to that church.
I'm getting free. Okay.
Now I shared a few weeks ago when I think Miss D had called in one day and on Thursday, and I said, and Barbi and Miss D was over here trying to convince me otherwise. I said I ain't praying for nobody that's wishing for my downfall.
Oh, right.
I don't care what you say. And Miss D was like, but with the Bible verse such and such, I said I don't care. I am not praying for nobody.
That's what it said.
That's wishing for my downfall, and I know it.
Right. I can't bring myself to my knees to do it.
I'm not doing it. I don't care. I don't care. Pastor Thomas came over. Now let me ask you this.
I'll do it on my deathbed.
You're a woman. You're a woman of God, and you're clothed with the blood of Jesus like Barbi Cologne. Sit your inboxing all the time. My question is this now: if you're clothed in the blood of Jesus, and you have a forgiving heart, hold on. If you have a forgiving heart. And Barbi and Miss D was trying to throw some verses at me and all this, and I wasn't going for it. My question to you is this. You are about this life. You go to your church. You pray to your God. You read your Bible. It gives you instructions on forgiveness. They even say in the Bible, hold on, they even say in the Bible to forgive people who kill you.
Well, you can't forgive them, you're dead. Forgive those who wish you harm.
What verse is that, Sean?
Sean be making up stuff. Sean created his whole verse in the Bible.
Now, let me
give you a little bit of blood too.
So let me ask you a question. You can't now you're in the third quarter of your life. Now she's in the third quarter, almost to the fourth.
Yeah.
Now I'm in the third quarter.
I'm almost in the third quarter. What you
No,
talking
you still
about?
in third. You're in third quarter.
I'm 64.
Yeah,
Your
in the third quarter.
second quarter went into
No,
overtime.
that
girl.
She got a little OT.
She got a little OT.
She got a
No,
little OT. That's right. She got a little OT going
You got
on.
some OT.
That's
Don't let
all,
him.
Sean.
Don't let him
No,
push you in it.
You're in the third quarter pushing
Not
the fourth
yet.
quarter.
Not yet.
Yep, you got some
don't be
overtime
short
and
in my
intermission.
eyes.
And hold on. And I
Most
am,
of my
I am,
family lived to be 100 and
I know,
something.
and
A
that's
lot
the,
of my elders.
and that's
come
the
on.
fourth quarter.
No.
My mother's in the fourth quarter. I
So
know.
I'm not
I
in
know.
the third yet.
There's
I'm
four-
64.
And she's taking the herbs from
I
her
said-
son.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Listen
Take
to
it
me.
herbs.
It's 100. Okay, it's 4 quarters in 100.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
I'm 56. I'm in the third quarter.
She
You're
overtime
not
her
in the
second.
third
I am
quarter.
in the third quarter of 100.
Oh, my gosh.
Now listen to me.
Okay.
And it's okay to be
You
where
can
you're
be
at.
there, but I'm not.
All right. Now, Sonia, can't you just forgive her?
I do, Sean.
You're not
hearing-
forgiving
Okay,
this,
Sean.
Sean.
Okay, Sean.
You ain't
let-
forgiving
let
none
me
of this.
let me talk, please. I listen, and then I'm gonna get off of here.
Well, thank you. Thank you for running the show.
You
I
don't
appreciate it.
understand.
I
There
sure
were
don't.
many, many more.
All right.
One young lady in particular, my ex-husband used to drive her car to my door where he was staying. And I went to church and I told him, if you're going to continue to drive so-and-so's car, I can't say her name because everybody in Mount Vernon knows she is,
Right.
then you need to leave. Sunday morning,
Right,
he
Sunday morning.
he went home, packed up all his stuff, put it in her car, and left.
Right.
With my kids standing at the door talking about, Daddy, please don't go.
Right.
My daughter standing there, no, Daddy, no.
These
So
men,
come
Now,
on.
listen,
I have
listen.
forgiven. That young lady, she is now going through some things.
Of course.
I prayed for her.
Right. Now, Sonia.
In the
always
next
gonna
church
do
that
it.
I went to, no, hear me, because you talking about forgiveness. I have forgiven,
Oh, yeah.
and I went to her. She was going through something because my husband gave her a little something, and she was in ICU.
That's karma. That's
And
karma.
I
Hold on.
prayed
That's
for
karma.
her from my heart.
Right.
I love her to this day
Wow.
dearly.
Now, Sonia, let me ask you a
I
question.
too
know
much,
I'm
Jesus.
saved.
Say-
That-
say-
That ain't nothing
So
but
that-
God. Now this is before
But that's a
I
whole
went into
lot.
my
I see
wilderness
you.
Hold on,
experience.
Sonia, let me ask you a
I
question.
see you.
So I know how to forgive.
Sonia, let me ask you
The other mother, I speak to her, the
Lot of
son's
people.
mother, when I see her.
Now-
But she moved too. They all had sense enough to move away though.
Now-
Because
now-
Brooklyn is right here in the house for real.
Now, Sonia, my next question is, Sonia, my next question is, what church is this?
Oh, no. It's one of the most well-known churches in Mount Vernon.
This
Ain't
is
going
the
there.
Mount Olive
Have
Horror-
Talent's family
Horror's
can belong
Bible.
there.
All right, Sonia, we got to go, Sonia. Thank you so much.
I'm going.
I
I'm going.
appreciate you and thank you so much. God bless you.
Back to what I said and what I called in for.
No, we gotta
all
go.
the best to you.
Oh, okay.
I pray for you and Tanya.
Thank you.
For longevity and throughout the continuation of your life, the two of you together.
Thanks.
And whoever else and all else that's added to it.
Appreciate you.
Goodbye. Talk to you
Bye,
all.
Sonia.
No wonder that ex-husband's still alive.
Yeah,
Let's
right.
clap for Sonia.
Sonia,
write
girl,
a book. Write
write
a book,
it.
because I'm reading it.
I'm reading it. I'm buying all the
Right.
copies.
Sign mine, because, babe.
I'll write the screenplay. We get Tyler Perry on this
Right.
You know
because,
what I'm
girl,
saying?
I wish you.
every time she calls,
Right.
I'm like,
I want to sit with her like a day or two and just listen to all her stories, because
I need
Well,
to
it,
smoke.
it, shows,
Extra.
it just shows how much of a life she lived and most of a life that you didn't live. So
live
Sonia,
the life, and she
I'm
still
ready.
has, and
I
she
live that
still
kind of
has life to live.
She's in the third quarter.
Sonia, you can still go out there and live a whole new life, girl.
right,
No
you
doubt.
still got time.
All right,
Get
listen,
over that vaccine, girl, and get out there.
Oh, that's deep.
Right.
Damn.
We're gonna take a
And he
quick
gave
break.
us something. Look, he ain't give you nothing, sis.
Shout out to Sonia Perry. We're gonna take a quick
Yeah.
break and then we'll come back.
These men out here shucking and jiving. Listen to.
This is a Blend Heads worldwide exclusive. Young and unhappy Squad DJs. Shawn Harvey featuring Senny J along with our co-host Barbi Cologne on Comedy World Net Radio.
This is Senny J from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. Catch us on Comedy World Net Radio.
It's
Hey guys, it's Barbi Cologne from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team on Comedy World Net Radio.
Okay, we are back. Thank God for Jesus, like my mother said. It's a feel-good Friday. I'm feeling really good. Friday, June the 11th, 2021, 50 minutes after y'all. Welcome back. to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show Wake Up Team, where you get your morning started right. Just to let you guys know, come on now, Senny and Barbi and all the rest of us will be at the Juneteenth Festival at the Steel Stacks next Saturday, June the 19th. We're going to be performing, we're going to be doing the show out in the, either in the lobby area. If it's nice outside, we'll be directly outside. So come by, stop by as we have aired the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team at this Juneteenth Festival down at the Steel Stacks, which is located directly across the street from the Wind Creek Casino.
Right.
We got a lot of folks coming out. Thousands of folks will be out there. So you guys come on out. Let's have a good time. And we have multiple interviews. We'll be out there for a few hours. So come on out. DJ Rome will be out there as well. So if you're in the area and you want to, we're going to do we're going to do a special show on Saturday, which I think is be awesome that, we don't do shows on Saturday, but it'd be awesome that you guys can hang out with us on a Saturday throughout the day. We'll be streaming live on all platforms. So come on out, Juneteenth Festival down at the Steel Stacks, located right across the street from the Wind Creek Casino right here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. So come on out. And the following day, John Hinton at the Iron Mule. Barbi, where's the Iron Mule located from?
831 South Delaware Drive in Eastern Pennsylvania.
Okay, the doors open up at 5 p.m. Showtime 6. John Hinton from the sitcom Living Single will be in the building. We have a lot of folks coming out. So come on now on Father's Day. Let's do it for the fathers. John Hinton to be in the building. Living Single at the Iron Mill, 831 South Delaware Drive. In Eastern Pennsylvania, we have Roxanne Shante on August the 1st. We have Will Trax August the 8th. And we have the super hilarious Coca Brown on August the 22nd. So y'all come on out, man. Sundays are the new Saturday night. Free admission. There is a minimum charge and a required charge for the table. So y'all come on out and have a good time. We also have a drink minimum and we have a food minimum. Sundays are the new Saturday nights at the Iron Mill, 831 South Delaware Drive, Eastern Pennsylvania. All right. We're going to shout out the room. Are there people in the chat room?
Yeah, they're here.
Wow.
They are here getting all this info and this tea today.
Well,
That's right.
This is the #1 podcast in this area, without a doubt.
Whoop,
and I
whoop.
challenge any radio station over here to come after your boy. Because I'm always up for a radio fight, right, Senny? When Senny started doing radio with me, her and her mother wanted to have this little podcast together where they talked about flowers. And then Senny got with me and saw me going off on the radio. That's when her armpits started sweating for the first time. She was like, what the hell am I doing here? And I came in and I said, we're all black. Because we're going in on somebody. You're like, but what about the shout out? There was no shout out in the room. She was like, her mother was like, get the hell out of there. So
Thank God there's no more of that.
this is boring me. I'm ready for a radio fight anyway. So if you come out here, this is all boring. This is all boring to me. You understand what I'm saying? So know this, that in this area is the #1 podcast in here. And I challenge any one of you with these whack ass radio shows out here trying to do something with no talent. You're pathetic. But I'm here for you if you want to. Welcome to Harvey's house.
Welcome.
That's something else. So now we want to show some love to our creepers, the folks that just listen on the audio tip. And special shout out to 94.5 The Blaze, Louisville, Kentucky. Thank you. And special shout out to WFLX in Rochester. And special shout out to Comedy Cloud platform. We appreciate you guys for what you do in broadcasting this show. And special shout out to John Cochran over there at Fam Radio. We appreciate you, brother. And this show is distributed by Comedy World Net Radio. Thank you. We are on all platforms. So we appreciate each and every one of you guys for supporting. Now, you could be a star baller today, right, Senny J? if you don't mind,
shout out to
Shauna.
Shauna J. She sent 200 stars. Thank you, Shauna.
Thank you, Shauna. Appreciate
so
you.
y'all can join her.
And also, what's our Cash App, Senny J, if you don't mind?
$S Harvey Show.
Yeah, so
No, $S Harvey morning show.
Yeah, so
Yes.
this is threefold. You get your morning started right. We gather together to show we show each other some love in this loving community. And if there's a deficit of love and you feel in a certain way, that's we show you love as well. And you can get your gillet clean. Threefold. Only thing we ask is share the show and donate to the show. We appreciate it. Bills got to be paid. We got a high tech system here. That's why it sounds so good. This thing goes money.
Yeah.
Now we got a few more lights coming in here. We got some robotic cameras coming in here. Next week we got some new lenses coming in. We got 2 more monitors. There's a lot
so
going on in
see
here.
all my pores?
So but all of that costs money.
Just keep it on this side.
So
this is my
there's some
bad
boom
side.
lights coming in here. There's 2 monitors that are sitting here. This big ass monitor, right? This television will be put right there. Coming down as an arm, so this is going to be a lot. Then there's another monitor sitting right here that'll be right there in front of you, young lady.
Oh my God.
And then there's going to be a robotic camera on table and on the other table, and
We ain't
2
gonna
more
have room
lights.
for nothing.
So if you come up in here, it's not like
Somebody T gonna have to not get poured.
So, no.
You talk about you putting all the stuff on the table. We ain't gonna be no room for it.
No, we will find a way.
Maybe we can get a Keurig for Lynette.
No.
That we can all use.
No.
Right, we can share it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It'd be good to have it. You be
No,
sitting around that table.
no. That
We need a Keurig.
No. That's that.
You
it's
know, we
2
gotta
things
be
that-
comfortable in this office,
There's 2
Sean.
things. There's 2 things that are constant. Shouting out Princess Cox the Pause, and that pot and that
That's
cup
fine.
being there because it's not there. It freaks me out.
That's not even your pot.
That's
Right.
It's about to go with everything else
No, easy.
in here.
What you gonna do then?
Easy.
Yeah, what you gonna do then?
you gonna do
no,
then?
I
Because it
will-
ain't your pot.
Well, I will negotiate that. Everything's
Please
negotiable.
don't. Please
get
don't.
That's Lynette's.
We could get a Keurig
She
and have
don't
a
want
real
it.
tea
She
for
sent
her.
me a
No,
message.
no.
She don't want it.
No.
She don't.
sick of
She don't even like it.
No. Lies.
She said the water tastes
Lies.
old.
Lies.
It's on stand. She don't
Lies.
even see us change the tea bags and
Lies.
stuff.
That's it right there. So we're gonna show the chat room some love, man.
Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Where the hearts at? City, let's go. Turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Where the hearts? Turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Where the heart? Turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Where the heart? Turn down for what? 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 Hey.
One more time. We're gonna show you some love on the field. Fine, let's go.
Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Where the hearts at? Cindy, let's go. Turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Where the heart? Turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Where the heart? Turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Where the heart? Turn down for what? 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 Hey. For what? Hey. For what? Hey.
Oh, that sounds good
For
today,
what?
y'all.
That's right.
We have
Are they still online?
yes.
Yeah. They're still here.
Everything all right over there?
Who knows what's going on over there with you? But we online.
We live. We live.
You're welcome.
Whatever, Sean. We have LaShawn Oliver in the building. Hey, bestie boo. Good morning. I'm glad you enjoyed your birthday party last night.
Yes.
Not a birthday party. We just had it was karaoke at
At the Iron
the Iron Mule last night, and we just had I set up a little table. Me and Kate set up a
that
little
was
table for her, gave her some
fun.
gifts. You know,
Yes, LaShawn, you've been doing it
sung
up,
happy
girl.
birthday. The whole
Partying,
month.
yes.
We do the whole month. Me and her.
Oh my goodness.
You know, I do my whole month. And she was like, I'm gonna be like, yes,
No,
do
no,
it like
no,
I
no,
do,
no.
best
God
friend.
bless
Whole month.
LaShawn.
No. She did some of that time with her husband.
Absolutely.
Okay, it's not about you.
It don't
about
have nothing to
the
do with
whole
me.
month.
I said we do the
You
whole
didn't
month
even-
birthday.
You didn't even throw the husband in because you're being inconsiderate.
No, he had his time.
He had
That was
his
my
time.
time.
It's
She
girl
like,
time.
we turned up the whole month. She's married with a husband. They
She sure
turned
is.
up too
They
in
sure
Las
did.
Vegas. Don't forget
They
that
sure
part
did.
of the story.
If he want to turn up with her, he could be like, "Hey, Barb, we gonna turn it with Sean, okay?" But
Was
I'm
the husband
turned
there
up.
last night too?
No, he was working. He was
Okay, because
sleeping.
he's getting the money.
No, he was sleeping because he got to get really early
To get the money.
Right. He was asleep. So you know.
Okay, who else?
We have Dre Shaw in the building. Hey, Dre. Hey, Carol.
Hey, Dre.
Johnny Whippo is here. Good morning,
Johnny.
How are you? Randy Montgomery is in the building. Randy Montgomery, are you new, darling?
Hey, Randy Montgomery.
welcome.
Welcome to the party. We
Welcome.
appreciate
Welcome.
you watching. Please let us know, how did you hear about the show? Yes. Derek Evans is here. Hello, Derek. Good morning to you. Shout out to Shahi Johnson. Good morning. Younger Nut is in the building. What's up, Younger Nut? Good morning to you. Shout out to Richard Nunn, one of our sponsors. Y'all see his name on his little his thing in back.
Yes.
Good morning to you. Y'all make sure y'all check him out, wolfnation.com. Richard, I said, Younger Nut is here. Hey,
Yes.
Younger Nut, good morning to you. Shout out to Sharon Campbell. Hey, Sharon, good morning. Shout out to Jermaine Akil Adu. Good morning to you. Valerie, Intellectual Assassin. Martin is in the building. What's up, Valerie? LaShawn BX is here. Hello, LaShawn. Tim House is in the building. What's up, Tim? Good morning to
Tim,
you.
what's up, brother?
Shout out to David Reed. Hello, David. Good morning.
Wow, Dave. What's up, Dave? Wow. Thanks for tuning in, brother.
Yeah. Valerie Thomas is here. Hello, Valerie. Good morning to you. Shout out to Prentice Cox. Good morning,
Hey,
Mr.
Prentice.
Robinson. Hey, baby. Good morning. Don't be hating, Senny.
I can't.
Look, shout out to Marita Chocolate Thunder Simmons. Nassan D is here. Hey, Nassan. Let me tell you about Marita. Marita is crazy as hell. We was at karaoke last night. I think she performed the entire night. Like,
Marita, you was up there singing,
girl,
girl.
she was on the floor the entire night. She got a few drinks in her, girl. That girl was on the, I did a few songs too, but that damn Marita, that girl was on the floor the whole night, honey. Yes.
God bless her.
Shout out to Lynette Serrano. Here is your tea, darling. There you are, nice and hot.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lynette.
Shout out to LaShawn Hayes Jones. Good morning to you. The Shane Dion DeWitt on IG. Good morning. Good morning to Miss Lima 2UFND. I don't even know. Hey girl. Good morning. That's a whole lot over there. IG. Vanessa Wilkerson over here on Facebook. Hey y'all. Shout out to Doreen Oxford. Hey big sis. Good morning. Sir Prince Bain is in the building because you're the chat room member of the week. Hey, because you're the chat room member of the week.
Jam on.
Yes.
Not for long.
Good morning. Hey, just for a couple more seconds.
Just for a couple more minutes. It goes
Yes.
by fast, right, bro? I know.
Right. Peachy Cream Lubrin is in the building. Good morning. Anthony Codgedale is in the building on IG. Good morning to you. Shout out to Cuts by Rod Derek. Good morning on IG. Shout out to Sonia Murray. Girl, and thank you for that tea. Oh my God.
Sonia, I'm going to message you today.
Girl, we're gonna need to have us a little powwow.
That's right.
On the show.
No, I mean I want to hear all. So we don't have time.
Yeah, you be interrupted.
Right.
And get
I
it.
want to hear all.
no.
of
We're
it.
going to have a Zoom call. Me,
Right.
you, Barb.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
See,
we could do that, Sonia,
see,
for real.
that's-
We
no,
could do a
well-
Facebook group in
Yes.
Messenger.
Yes, we can do
a room.
No. See, that's the problem.
Whatever. Sean.
That's the problem. You guys
We could take this to Clubhouse, girl.
I'm trying to tell you.
We can talk about it.
Talk about it.
See-
We got therapy session. That's gonna be therapy.
See, but you gotta understand. You missed the
Women with the women.
You
Right.
understand
Women talking.
I understand.
Women
that.
talking,
I
Sean.
understand
Watch
that,
it, buddy.
See, the thing is, you're deflecting off the primary purpose. And the primary purpose is for everyone to listen to what Sonia Mary has to say.
Okay,
Let me
and they
finish,
had
let me
their
finish,
time.
let me finish.
Right, they had
Let
their
me
moment.
finish.
Now it's
Let me
ours.
finish. This is not like subprime. Have your own discussion. Let me finish. This is not subprime. Have your own discussion with the listeners because they fascinate you with stories. This is a platform for the listener.
She said she wanted to talk to us.
I was just about to say that.
Excuse me.
Did she
then
not
you
request?
Then you let her know that, listen, chop it up on the show. That's
She
what
said she wanted to inbox us. We just let her know we are receptive and we are open to her inbox us and communicate with us privately.
Okay, I'll let you finish. I understand that, and that's nothing wrong with that, but there's only one platform and one vehicle for her to. It's not a whatever. I'm being serious. There's only one platform and one vehicle. Because if that's the case, then no one would ever call in and have these other subprime discussions. So you want to encourage.
They would.
So excuse me. You want to encourage people to call in here. Comparison to a subprime conversation. Go ahead.
Well, you know why they would call in? Because first of all, me and Cindy don't talk to everybody outside the show like that. We barely answer inboxes because we don't have the time. So yeah, we just offered her because she asked us to do this. So
but what it does,
we would make this
No.
We're not
doing that.
We're
not doing
Make
that.
this one special.
Hear me out.
One special request.
No.
I need more information.
There's no one special request because what it does is it cascades into something else. So the thing is, when the callers call in, they call here because it's the primary source because everyone wants to listen to them. Yeah. We have thousands and thousands and thousands of people listening. Continue on. Who's next?
We have
me, anybody.
look, you ain't gonna answer it. You ain't gonna answer it because I know I don't.
Because I don't have. It's because I don't have. I don't have the Messenger app. I don't like it.
So again.
So I have to go in on the Facebook.
Again,
that's how I send messages when I want to send one. Then I go in mine.
I hear you. You gotta always the callers call here. Because we need them to call here.
Absolutely.
If you have that philosophy, which I am not gonna have, that people call even me. I don't want nobody to call me.
I'm contacting her to offer extra support.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is I don't want it to go to where now we having this whole conversation. Let me finish. That we all having this whole conversation on the side because then why call here? There's a lot of shows. Nobody calls a show. They don't call a show. We need the caller to call in, and the caller.
They're still gonna call, Shawn. Don't worry.
Excuse me.
She's still gonna. Sonia's still gonna call.
Excuse me.
She's gonna call you, and she's gonna call me.
Excuse me. Remember the primary purpose. That's all. The whole thing is have them call here because we need the people to call the show because. I don't want it to cascade into something else because it will. Because Lord knows I've seen it on this show before on different other levels. Go ahead, Barbi.
Norma Ortiz 983 is on Instagram. Hey, Troy Brown just joined us.
And
on
one more
Facebook
thing, like the
page.
So you guys heard it. Shawn doesn't want you guys talking to me.
Right.
So sorry.
Right.
If you want to talk to me or Barbi, you can only call on the show.
Yeah, no doubt. And
don't inbox us or don't even like. Just don't put us no friend request.
Listen to me.
If you write on my let every communication be public, please.
No.
We wouldn't want anyone to think anything else is going on outside of the show.
Of course.
Because Lord knows that happens.
Yeah, no question about it. And thanks for your sarcasm. I appreciate it. My whole thing is...
I'm here for you, bro.
See, the whole thing is...
I don't want to disrespect.
The whole thing is... Of course. The whole thing is... I think you minimize your responsibility. And my whole thing is people... The words that you say to the listeners and the people who love us hold a lot of weight and power.
Yeah.
So you have to understand that the weight and the power. So if you say to all the listeners and even me, yo, just don't call in, call me and we'll talk about it. They'll do it.
I didn't say that.
I'm just having a discussion.
Yeah, just in general. It's in general.
I'm just having a general discussion.
But I think you're taking it to some place that it wasn't even in the radius of.
But that I could see clearly. You understand? So
you can see
from this point,
with the good eyes?
Yeah, with the good eyes. So my whole thing is encourage folks to call in the show, all the private conversation. I know they can do it, but understand that your words have power. They will do it. You know what I'm saying? So have them call here because we need them to call here. Everybody needs to hear Sonia Murray's story. Go ahead, Barbi.
Yeah. D-Lo is in the building. Hey, D-Lo, good morning to you. Shout out to Miss Pepsi over there in IG. Good. Good morning to Naroba Roro Johnson. Hey, Roro.
Hey,
good morning,
Naroma.
and thank you for your call on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
right.
it's a treat to hear from you,
Allowing
Naroma.
Sure to get you off the phone quickly too.
Right,
okay,
right.
yeah,
Thank
we
you,
love
Barbi.
it.
Thank you.
We
Right.
love that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Yes.
Thank you.
To-
Well, thank you for calling in the show.
Right,
You're
right.
Exactly. There you go.
On Sean, Sonya said it's not the same, brother. Please, wait a minute.
God.
Like this happened. Yeah, you know,
Sonya,
sometimes I'll talk about it later. Anyway,
Yeah, it's
Vanetta G is in the building. Hey, Vanetta, good morning.
Guys, man.
I don't even want to talk to myself.
I know the
Trying to
feeling.
silence the thoughts in my own
I
head.
know, me too.
Oh, Trina Pickett
Got
is
a lot
here.
of thoughts in my head too. Trust me. You ain't by yourself, and you ain't unique with it.
Good morning, Trina. Hey.
Can I get some gas money? How about that thought?
Hey, Trina.
Yeah, that thought doesn't go through. Go ahead.
Hey, what's gas money between
Exactly.
friends?
Exactly. For 4 years. Right. For 4 years. Right.
Well, we have a lot of
For
gas
4
money
years. Thank you. I
that.
appreciate that.
Got a lot of good work out of me, though,
Yeah.
for 4 years.
Yeah, no
Right,
doubt.
right, right,
No
right.
doubt.
You know,
I
it's
think-
like a trade-off.
Yeah,
I think it is. I
understand.
think it is, Cindy. I
think so,
agree. I
right.
agree.
I think so.
I agree.
You don't get no argument from me with that. Go ahead.
Michelle Hill is here. Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
Yo, I was driving last night with Cindy. I was like this, making the
He kept doing
20 minutes.
every time my GPS went off. He was like,
I said, how many minutes? 17.
Like, oh my God, we ain't there yet. Like, hey, Daisy. Good morning to
15
you.
minutes from his house.
Shout out to Janice Finley. Hey, Miss Janice. I will see you shortly. Tanya Marie was in the building. She on my live. Hey.
She want to see when you leaving.
Right. She like, no, she texted me. She said, we still on for the day. I was like, yes.
She's like, because I see you on the Facebook. I just want to let you
Right,
know
you better
I'm
be
still
coming
waiting.
through my hair, woman.
That's funny.
Shout out to the Queen, Diane. Hey, girl. Good morning to you. Y'all say good morning to the Queen because she in the building.
Hey, Queen.
Rail, Mrs. Sensational. Holla is here. Hello, Rail. Good morning to you.
Hey, Ron.
By _Rose_ Divine Remedies. It's in the building on IG. Good morning to you. Shout out to Reggie Harley. Hello, Reggie. Good morning. Dira Jackson is in the building. Johnny Cochran is here. Good morning, John, over there at Fan Radio. Y'all make sure y'all get them apps, Fan Radio, iHeartRadio. We all that, you know, all the podcasts, Comedy
All of
World,
that.
that. Get all them apps, because if this go down, you can still hear us over there. You know what I'm saying? Go on and get them apps. Y'all stop playing. Nathaniel Jones is here. Hello, Nathaniel. Brianna Shahida is here on IG. Good morning to you. Shout out to the godfather of solar, Tracy Ray. Tiffany Klosick is here. Good morning. Shamika Love is in the building. Hey, Shamika. Good morning. Shout out to Terrible Lee Scott. Good morning, Lee.
Hey, Lee.
Darren, funeral man Taylor is here. What's up, Darren?
Hey, Darren.
Yo, I was that day at the comedy show when Shawn said that mess. I was on the floor. It came out.
I know. And Darren, you're such a good sport.
Right.
He was just
right
rolling
along
with it.
Right, right. Mr. Brown is in the building. Hey, Mr. Brown. Good morning.
Mr. Brown, where were you at? Where you had that birthday dinner?
Right. Look,
Because as soon as I'm done with this diet, I'm going over there and getting that lobster and shrimp kebab or whatever else you had. I'm getting that exact same plate.
to let her know what it was.
Oh,
you know.
yes, where you went and what it was. Thank you.
Right. Shanna J Music is in the building. Good morning to you. Shout out to ARC10740 on IG. Good morning. Good morning to my auntie Lydia Williams. Hey, auntie. Good morning.
Hey.
Shout out to the real Sakina Scott. She is in the building. Garland I can't read right now. Garland LILI09 on IG. Good morning, cousin.
Hey.
Natalie Wright is here. Hey, Natalie. Good morning to you. Shout out to Tiffany Thompson. Kenny B. Williams is in the building. What's up, Kenny? Hey.
Kenny.
If y'all looking for some black-owned businesses, join his group, Go Black
right.
Owned. Yep, check them out, y'all. Alan Suave McAllister is here. Hey, Alan, good morning. Dawn Smith is here. Hey, Dawn, good morning to you. Shout out to Arletta Dawkins. Hey, girl, long time no see. Where you been?
Yes.
And last but not least, Avis Denise is in the building. What's up, Avis? Good morning to you.
Yes, Avis, you still in Mexico, girl?
Right,
How
yeah,
you
she was
listening
on
to us? Let us
vacation.
know. Yes, we truly appreciate all of you guys here. We definitely want to make sure that you stay connected with us. So make sure that you follow us on our Facebook page, The Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring the Wake Up Team. So like and follow. We also have a group page that's connected to that, The Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring the Wake Up Team group. The group is popping, so make sure that you guys join us and add friends to that group. We're also on Instagram. We're also on iHeartRadio app, like Barbi said, comedyworldnet.com. Make sure you like this video and share this video with everyone you know. We truly appreciate it.
Yes.
Well, I appreciate both your services, young ladies. I truly appreciate that. Now, what we're gonna do real quick. Who's coming in? Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny, Barbi.
What's going on, brothers? Leonard Roy, I'd like to wish you a congratulations.
Well, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that, man. Really, it means a lot.
And
Thank
when you all put the baby registry up, make sure you put it up on the group page so I could knock off one of them items, because y'all going to need items. Put up the baby registry.
Okay, I will. If that ever happens, I will definitely do that.
Oh, you all got a plan. It's going to happen.
Okay. Thank you.
You all are planning for this. You're trying to make it happen. It's a goal.
All right, hold on. Let me talk to my sperm real quick. Listen. Lennox on the wake up. Your little neighbors, wake up.
Sure, you are a
Lennox on the
fool.
phone.
Yeah, sure, it's crazy.
He said this is going to happen.
him.
You wait, number 6.
talking
Number
to his sperm,
sperm
y'all.
number 6. Wake up.
Number 6.
Wait. You
Yeah.
on disability? Leonard, 2 of my sperms on disability, my friend.
I think all your sperm.
That's all right, though. They don't have to swim long.
Right.
They don't have to swim
Whatever,
strong.
Senny.
They're going to be all right. It's
That was
going to happen.
disrespectful.
Okay.
It's going to happen, Sean.
Yeah, thank you. I hope and pray.
No, they'll be fine. They just need to get to
Yeah.
where they
Y'all,
need to
Cindy
go.
said all of his sperms on disability.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
They've been on break.
It's like,
They have been.
with,
Long time.
you know, the previous caller,
Yeah.
you know, I hope that she gets to that place where she's like, it's like water off a duck's back. It just roll off and it don't bother her no more. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because that's just, you know, sometimes people get hurt and they hold on to it, you know. I mean, it kind of reminds me of my son's mom. I mean, we got divorced in 94. And it's at the point I can tell when she's happy in a relationship and she's not. You know, she comes down to visit and spend time, you know, and I'd be grossing my son out because I be trying to get them drugs, man.
All right, hold on. Stop.
And that's the most gross thing for a child to visualize, no matter how old they are. My mom and dad getting it in. Oh.
I saw. Hold on a
But-
second. I saw that back in the day too. That was very horrific. Seeing your parents. or
Yeah,
whatever smash
that's horrific.
Cindy,
But
you
you
ever
know,
seen- Cindy, you ever seen-
she good people. I still love her. You know what I'm
Hold on a
saying?
second.
Even though we went through.
All right, hold on. Cindy, have you ever inadvertently seen your parents smash?
No,
Is
well,
it weird you out hearing thing, or did you hear it? Leonard just said he's. Yeah, I've heard.
I've walked in on my parents when I was younger,
Right.
like when I was young, and I like
Right.
blocked it out. I was
Right.
like, ugh.
Was it traumatizing to you?
I mean, I guess I was young. I was like 8 or something like that.
they
But I
was
remember
wrestling?
it.
I was like, why daddy got mommy in the figure 4?
I didn't know what was going on. I just left.
Leonard, have you ever seen anything horrific like that
Yeah.
with the parents? Anybody older when you was a kid?
No, that not my parents.
Okay.
But when I was little, I ran in my sister's room one time. I was like,
Okay, cool. But,
what are y'all doing?
Right. Barbie, have you ever seen? Because I seen my mother and father
Yeah.
wrestling.
Right.
Did you see your parents anything about wrestling?
I have traumatized my ass.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay. All right, Leonard, let's go. We gotta go. We gotta do the news real quick, and I'm gonna get out of here early because I got so much to do today.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
I
the call.
know.
Thank you
You
for
get
congratulating
married tomorrow, right?
me. Yes, a lot going on. I'm gonna
Tomorrow
put the pictures
is a good
up.
day.
Tomorrow's
Bruh,
my day.
I wish you and Tanya much happiness, love, and success all in the world. and post that baby registry up. Do that. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, God bless you.
You and her will make this happen.
Okay, let me talk to my sperm one more time. Did you hear that?
It's raining outside, guys.
Did you hear that? Leonard said, let's make this happen. All right, Leonard, we got to go. Thank you.
That's what happened.
All right.
All right, go. So, let's go. Front page news, yo. With Senny J.
Hey.
Front page news. Why?
S to the E, double N-Y. And you can't deny.
Ha. She
got the front page news, y'all.
She got the
News, y'all.
wax,
She got
y'all.
the front
She's not the
page
whack,
news,
y'all.
y'all.
That's Senny J.
Front page news, y'all.
S to the
News, y'all.
E,
She got the
double
front page
N-Y.
news, y'all.
And you can't deny.
Hey, front page news, y'all. News, y'all. She got the front page news, y'all.
There you go. It's raining.
Whoa.
outside.
Thank you so much for that. The first story that I'm going to start with, a man is charged with a felony.
Hold on. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny Barbi.
Hey, good morning, Shawn. Senny, Barbi.
Hey.
Okay.
This is Swab calling in, and
Okay.
happy Feel Good Friday.
Yes, sir.
Hey, good morning.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
And before I forget, listening to you today, Shawn, I had to reflect on a flashback Friday. Years ago, did you ever perform at 5 West 125th Street in Harlem?
5 West. I don't know, man.
No,
I really wish I could remember that, man.
Yeah, because back in the early comedy days, I used to get you and Face Man confused with one another. I mean, like, y'all don't look nothing alike, but you both had a similar comedy style that always had me laughing, you know?
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, but I'm still going back then up until now. You've been through a lot. You're going through another journey. You're about to jump over the broom tomorrow. So I wish you and your wife well.
I really appreciate the words, man. Thank you so much. You know, we did a 2-day series on this, and then we'll finish up on Monday, and then we'll get back to the regular show. Okay?
Right.
You know, I don't want to keep put a headlock on all of y'all, but you know, when I'm going through something in my life,
about you right now.
I always share. See, Barbi, if your guys would get married yesterday, I would have turned up. I would have had a whole wedding thing going in here, unlike what y'all did for me. I would have all that. I would have all that popping in here.
We ain't gotta do that.
I would have had I would have had a bachelor party in here for y'all. I would have turned it up in this thing.
Yeah, good thing we're not.
Right. But no, I'm just joking. But I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
Okay, and before I say goodbye, I'm just going to leave you with one thing.
Yes, sir.
She's your queen to be. Your vision of loveliness. Congratulations.
Bro, you gotta stop watching Pornhub. You gotta stop watching Pornhub, man. I want you to wipe that. I want you to wipe the Vaseline. I want you to wipe all that Vaseline off your cell phone, bro.
Hilarious.
And I need you. Do that one more time. Let's clap for it. That was hilarious. Go ahead, bro. Do that one more time,
We
bro.
appreciate that, Alan.
Don't do that again.
Go ahead, brother. Do it one more time.
She's your queen to be. A vision of loveliness. Your queen for you to progress in your desires.
Come on, now let's clap for it, man. Come on.
We appreciate you.
It's Barbi. Clap. And thank you, brother. I appreciate it. That was very entertaining. Thank you.
All right. Blessings.
Don't ever do that
Yeah,
again.
don't do that again.
Ever.
Now listen.
Blessings to you all.
Cool.
Bye, Alan.
Hit us with a train stop before you go, Alan, if you don't mind.
Well, Shawn, since you're getting married tomorrow, this will be an express trip for this downtown. This is a 2-train, Pennsylvania. Going express. We're just going to pass Brooklyn. We're going past Manhattan, through New Jersey. And as always, when you enter the train, leave space for the people behind you to get in, because eventually you all going to have to stand clear of the closing doors, please.
God bless you. Thank you, brother.
That's so funny.
And that's your Alan.
Sean, we have to announce the chat room member of the week.
Yeah, I know. All right, you want to do it now before
Yeah.
we? All right, so what we'll do before we get into the stories, because I was just writing that down. Didn't want to forget that. We are going to announce the chat room member.
Because I'm going to forget.
Snap.
All right,
Okay.
so,
Ooh.
yeah, Barbi, I'll give you the honor.
Uno, dos, tres. Who is it, Senny?
Kenny be winning.
Oh,
Kenny.
B. Wasn't he
Hey,
already?
finally. No, he wasn't.
Really?
He was not the chat room member of the week.
You sure? I think he was.
I don't think he was. You guys.
Wait.
Hold on.
I don't think he was. You guys always
Last
do
year
this to
sometime.
me.
Well, you the one who.
I did it, and I looked.
I hope you're right.
And he wasn't.
Oh, he
Remember,
wasn't?
he wasn't. You look okay.
No, I just sorry if that's the case.
Because we both look at you like.
Because he's always talking, but he's never been chat room member of the week.
We just thought he was. I'm sorry. Sorry, Kenny. All right, let me go start over. I'm gonna count down.
Hold on, ladies. Look, there's a young, handsome black man. If y'all want to look at right there, there you go, right there.
Sure, you really stopped that.
Yeah,
for
take
that.
a look, ladies, right there. There you go.
I can't see the foliage is in the way.
Look, there you go, right there. There you go. Look at that. That's
Even Lee Scott said he believed he was.
Yeah, I think he would. Let's
I
research
think he
that
was,
first,
Senny.
Senny. I think he was. But
All right, I'm gonna look, but I can tell.
I think he was. Kenny,
He
let us
wasn't.
know. Wasn't you the chat
All right.
remember before?
I don't know. It's just weird. Maybe he wasn't, but it just seems weird, though. I think maybe.
Diane said, "Congratulations, Kenny." I think.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Kenny. We just want to get it right. Hold on. Let me play a quick song.
You can put it on the thing. He was not.
He wasn't. All right, then. I believe
Kenny, you know if you were chat room member of the
Princess
week.
Cox said repeat too.
Yeah, let's.
Let me.
wait.
Oh no!
was.
Let me put this back.
Wait,
Hold on.
Let me, let's take.
It's
wait.
not a repeat,
take a
you
break.
guys.
Wait, let me take a. I gotta go.
A few people said they think he was.
Okay.
Let's just
Well,
double check.
Well, we
let
gonna
me
find out,
see
y'all. We gonna
right
find
now because I post them all. has anything different, let me know.
All right now. Okay with the beat.
You're the chat room member of the week.
Hey, no,
You're the chat room member.
We should announce them all over again.
I'm done.
You gotta do it right. We should announce them all over again.
All right, let's do it. So go ahead, Barbie, do the countdown.
1, 2, 3. Who is gonna be?
Kenny be winning. You're the chat room member of the week. You're the chat room member of the week. Hey, you're the chat room member of the week. Hey, you're the chat room member of the week. Hey, you're the chat room member of the week. Hey, you're the chat room member of the week. Hey, you're the chat room member of the week. Hey, you're the chat room member of the week. Go Kenny, go Kenny, winning.
Boom, bat,
Really?
boom, bat, boom.
Go Kenny. Kenny, I'm the only one that remembers. Shout out to you.
And
When you watch the replay, it'll be one for the books.
Yeah.
It sure
Nobody
that will.
had any faith.
Yeah, no doubt.
Please call in.
And,
I mean, we're still
Kenny-
not 100% sure anyway, but okay.
Well,
I'm 100% sure.
Okay. Well,
Y'all are not.
Right.
I am, because
Right.
I'm the one that does it.
Right.
All right, all right.
So
All right.
Kenny B, I apologize. We,
Please
that was
apologize.
Yeah.
We don't want to cause any confusion, and I blame for that. I definitely apologize
Pay
for
attention.
for this inadequacy.
We have had
Thank you.
we have had double Senny, so sometimes.
We ain't never had a double.
No, we've never had a
We
double.
ain't never had a
no,
double.
We've never had that.
We've had confusion where y'all were
Yeah.
misinformed and confused.
We
I'm
never
to go
we
back.
never did a double. We
Never
did a
had a double.
So Kenny, hold on a second. Kenny, we apologize. Please call
I'm saying
in.
it's time for a double.
Yeah, no doubt. Kenny,
We running out of people in the chat room.
Kenny, and you know what? We've done a tremendous job. Hundreds of people every week. So, Kenny, we do apologize. Please call in. You're the chat room member of the week. And thanks, man. And, we have so much love for you. And someone, please inbox Kenny. Let him know. Call in. Chat room member of the week. God bless him. Call in. So, Senny, what we'll do, we'll go back to front page news.
Yeah.
And what you guys say?
What I have is a man. He was. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'll just go with this story another one time. A daughter. This is my Feel Good Friday story. A mother.
Senny, hold on. Kenny, everybody.
Yes, sir.
You the chat room member of the week, bro.
Hey, Kenny.
Man, I made it. How y'all doing?
All right, come on, because you're the
Chat room member of the week. Hey, 'cause you're the chat room member of the week.
Jam on.
Yeah.
Senny J, I like to apologize. I didn't. I'm just like, I was a little, it was weird to me as well.
You
But
notice I have anxiety and my armpits start sweating.
Yeah, Senny, I like to apologize to you as well.
Me too.
I do
It's okay,
apologize
guys.
for that, Senny.
It's
You
okay.
do. This is what you do. You announce it.
Take pride in joining it.
And I'd like to say, Senny, excuse me, look at me. I'd like to say I'm sorry, Senny J, and I do apologize for
It's
that.
okay, Sean. It's fine.
Kenny, you are now the chat room member of the week, my friend.
Yes.
God bless you. I thought you was already the chat room member of the week.
Yeah, we had a little
So
confused.
I do apologize, and I want to say this to you. You play a very important part in this show, and thank you for all you've done with the show throughout the year. So we appreciate you. So now, before you give your speech, because we got to get to the news, and could you inbox one of these young ladies your picture so we can, show you some love throughout the weekend. What I want to say is what I say all the time. You rank up there with the super elite. That's Princess Cox No Pause, and also the Queen Diane. And now you're in a whole new realm, my friend, and you represent this show for the rest of the weekend.